I've seen things. A few things before. Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found. Planets rich in resources. Battles to be fought. Treasures unknown. A universe you wouldn't believe.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for more No Man's Sky with Fantasy.net. I'm Narcogen.
And I'm Blackstar.
And I'm Jeyl.
And here we are. We're going to be continuing on with the latest expansion for the No Man's Sky universe. Narc and Jeyl are going to be playing this time. So take it away, Narc and Jeyl.
Yeah, now Jeyl,
Okay.
have you are current. You started when this opened and are now current. You're just waiting for a weekly thing to happen to move to the next phase. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, because every expedition usually allows the player to finish it entirely in one sitting if they wanted to. This is an expedition where the quest you do here accumulates towards a common goal for all the players in the expedition, and that is create a prismatic core. And we got about, I don't know, a week and a half left of this, and the core is about 88% complete. And they're, unlike all the other expeditions, this one only has 3 phases, and only 2 of them can be completed fully at this time.
Hope it's not a week and a half. My game tells me there's 3 weeks left.
Oh, good. I
If
didn't
it's a week
check,
and a half,
but
we won't finish because
I think it'll be completed but yeah, once that prismatic core is done, then the other phase will fully unlock and allow us to finish the entire expedition, whether you start afresh or on your own. And unlike a lot, and this one actually involves factions, because the moment you start this expedition, you get handed a series of questions about what kind of personality are you, and once you're done, you get slammed into a faction. And those factions are the Royals, the Weavers, and the green one. But the green one has the marathon.
I'll be in the
green one has the.
Well, see, that's just it. Narc's going to want to be in the green one, but I'm afraid he's going to accidentally be dumped into another one.
Well, you know what the cool thing about the green? You know what the cool thing about the green one is? It has the marathon logo.
Oh,
really?
Yes. Well, great.
See, now he's going to want to do it even more.
I think that means it's mandatory. So how do I answer the question?
Seriously.
So I guess the question here is that I haven't started this yet, so I have to start it. Is there anything you want to show the stream in the game before I start?
Not yet, but I am actually. I'm starting a brand new exercise because I'm going to get all 3 color faction things. So I'm going to answer the opposite of what I did initially. So if you want to see what I'm going to do on my gameplay first, and then you jump in on that.
Sure. Okay, hold on. Let's do this.
He's going to be really disappointed when you find out he's a Gryffindor.
Oh. I actually am I'm a Hufflepuff person myself.
That's awesome.
Okay, so your screen is up.
Okay, so
hello world.
We are in a program. Okay, hello.
Apologies for anybody on a big screen like myself. Your retinas are now completely burned out.
Is it your first or last? This is my last. First. Oh, wait, who wants to read? You want to read, Narc? You want to read?
It's your game. You read it. I'm gonna have to go through this in a minute, I guess.
It is fragmented, a formula for a soul. What do you think you are?
Formula.
I'm a traveler.
No, you're a guardian. No, wait.
No, wait. No refunds.
You're a gardener.
It is part of the truth, but you are fragmented. You are sleeping. What is it you dream of?
Genie.
Well, flying is sex. Reunited with the dead, I don't know. Being chased is
Do you have
standard.
to be honest? Because I would probably be doing the failing a test answer, and I have no idea where that's going to put me. That's terrible.
Narc has nightmares about failing tests.
Reuniting with the dead.
Really?
I dream of my family of glass, and the boundaries are correct. Well, like I say, I've already answered sincerely first. I'm answering not sincerely to get a different faction.
Right.
It is the distant past. You will have the power to prevent the birth of the first spawn. The calamity of Korvax Prime will not come to pass, and the Gek will never exist.
Aw, I always like the Gek the most.
Sounds genocidal.
Yes, it is. I'm doing it.
Let's do it, genocide. Yay.
A decisive choice. I am learning which fragment you are. One of 3. You meet an artificial life form. They do not know they are artificial. Do you tell them? No, they are happier not knowing.
And the best part is he's learning.
What is truth? What are you? You witness a Viking cub being forced into battle. It is shivering, afraid, and wounded. This ritual is traditional, a requirement for transition into adulthood. I respect Viking culture and leave them.
Why do I feel like we're starting a Legion playthrough in Fallout New Vegas?
Oh god. Hail. Truce to Kaiser. Something has escaped. Help. I need help. Two last questions. A young toil Gek is in poverty, working long hours for little pay. They are caught stealing from the wealthy director. Do you report them?
Is his name Jean Valjean? Was Jean Valjean a Gek?
Oh no, the Gek are all dead, so this has got to be someone else. No, they never existed. No, the director can spare it. I have assessed your response. I have assessed your history. Your fragment becomes clear. You have 60 minutes to live. What do you do with your time?
Play Outer Wilds.
Play. Okay.
This is a really long question here.
It is.
Accept the inevitable. A formula. No! How can I be a royal? I was literally answering everything.
Just goes to show the decisions you make mean absolutely.
Yeah. Are you sure these questions matter at all?
This is like that stupid personality test that they completely debunked.
Okay. All right, Narc. You go ahead. I'm going to see what the heck I can do about this thing.
I want to see what Narc gets, because, man, if he gets... Well, wait a minute. Is it a weekly timing thing? Is it you can only get a certain faction a certain week, maybe, and all this stuff is arbitrary?
No. It's per character or save file you create. I am creating a new save for this.
Well, that makes me think you got to look at somebody else's gameplay and see what choices they make to try and replicate those, knowing what they become.
Okay, apparently this is done per profile.
So you're already a royal no matter what, and you're going to be a royal forever.
You're kidding.
Nope. Tested this 3 times, first by pressing only X and then by pressing circle, and just the answers I assumed right. Got royal every single time. I do not think it is possible to get anything else after the first time you do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a Reddit post from about a month ago.
No. See, this brings out the nihilist in me.
It may very well have been like a random assignment, and that the questions really don't matter. Because you rolled royal the first time, you need to create a new profile, not just a new save slot, but a new player.
New profile, yeah. Damn.
How can that be?
Jeyl is so disappointed.
So that means you need a different Steam user or a different God user or whatever it is.
That's unacceptable because then I can't carry over the flags. Oh, it's not worth it. They're just
Broken.
flags. It's broken.
Unplayable.
Utterly
Uninstall.
unplayable.
Us all dislike. 1 out of 5.
Unsubscribe.
Where's that darn funk when I need him?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
he'd be saying the same thing, and you know it.
All right, so I guess-
Narc, can we go to your screen?
yeah,
I wanna
so then
see
the
what your
question
point
is-
ends up.
Right? What should we do?
Well, remember, I was in my initial questionnaire that got me royalty. I was super kind and super understanding. Like, I obviously saved the cub. I enjoyed what I had when I knew. And I was saying this is my first time instead of this is my last time.
Wow. So where'd you get the hoodie?
I don't know, but I kind of liked it. But I like this head better. Oh, but yeah, if you want to know how to get the hoodies and these sort of things, I could tell you. It's a pretty fun little gimmick they added, but I think it's going to be a long ways because it involves you leaving the galaxy.
Oh, wow. Narc, you gonna bring over any technology from you save?
Since I was having problems with my GOG install, I'm on Steam. I have fewer save files there. I still have not consolidated. So this is the same save. This is the same save file I think I used in the last expedition. Just according to this, I do not have any eligible items to bring. It prompts me to be like, hey, bring a thing, and I don't have any. So I'm just figuring, okay, whatever materials and devices that I have that might be useful, I'm just bringing them.
I think we have a button chat. Yeah. But I could be wrong.
That's okay. We are
Error 909.
Oh, where?
Hey.
I see him in Discord. But hey, I could be wrong. You just said hello, but it's just the name was like, really?
It says message retracted.
Yeah. So probably a bot.
What a troubled young man.
Poor guy is named Error 909. He must have really cool.
I'll put it in a timeout and then we'll see what happens. All right, so I will just start the expedition here. We'll start a new journey. Retrieve the anomaly to get my. Okay, so basically, I have to make it to the anomaly to get any of this stuff.
That is
Anomaly.
correct.
Do, 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 do. Anomaly. Do, 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 do.
But the good
Anomaly.
news is, it doesn't take long to get everything in order.
Thank goodness. I just want to see if Narc ends up a royal too, and he doesn't get his green marathon logo. Is this your new head or your old head?
Oh, this is
Okay, here we
this
go.
is a,
Oh, sorry, we're on Narc now. Oh, here we go. Hello, world.
Hello. Hello.
Now
Hello.
did you get your controller working?
Mostly. So I've got the on foot and ship control. Basically, I've got a third party controller that Steam on this machine thinks is a Nintendo controller. So it's swapped X and Y and it's swapped A and B. I've gone into the Steam input manager and swapped all those, which is kind of ponderous because what it wants you to do is assign actions to buttons when I want to say, hey, you've already made all these collection actions for the A button. Just make AB and BA and XY and YX. No, it doesn't work that way. So I had to delete all the actions, assign all the actions to the buttons in both on foot mode and in flight mode. I didn't get to the bumpers and the sticks, but I think most of them are okay.
Okay.
So,
Well,
okay,
see,
so
you don't do inverted like I do, so.
For flight, I do inverted, but it looks like that setting is separately, so looks like the only thing that's messed up is the face button. All right, so
That'll be fun.
since Jeyl, it seems like you don't have for us a guide on how do I game the questionnaire to get the faction I want.
No, do you want me to look it up? I'll see if I can find it.
Well, no,
You know what?
I did look it up, and people say there isn't one. They're going through, they're trying to figure it out. They can't figure it out, and people are trying to do what Jeyl is doing a new save and redo the expedition and join another faction, and they're getting the same faction even with completely different set of answers. So
wow.
I
Okay.
think it is just either random or whatever it's using to assign you the faction. It's not the answers to the question.
Yeah, the criteria may
So
be completely different.
I
but-
might as well just answer either sincerely or with whatever I think.
I would
sounds
go
good.
sincere.
Oh, hey,
I
Funk's
would
in the
go
chat.
So,
Hey,
sincere.
I want to know exactly the type of person you are.
All right, so I'm going to say first. This is the first time doing this expedition. It's first. That's easy. First, last. It
Why is Funk
fragmented,
in chat and he's not in Mumble?
What do you think
That's what
you
I don't
are?
understand.
Okay, I guess this is a question about how meta are you? Are
Yes.
you the character who is a traveler, or am I a player playing a game? I mean, look, we're streaming the game on YouTube. I think we got to be honest about our framing device.
I'd go
I am
player.
a player.
Yeah. If I was a traveler, I'd be playing this 24/7, which I am not. So
Just part of the truth, but you are fragmented. You are sleeping. What do you dream of? We already talked about this. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to do
failing
the
test, X.
failing a test.
yeah, Narc is always failing.
Or
tests.
actually, the
You're fearful.
more recent one was like when I was unemployed, I would have nightmares that I'm supposed to be at work, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be, and I would go in my dreams to some prior employer's office and show up there and act like I'm supposed to be there and I'm supposed to be doing something and like asking people where my office is and
Jesus, wow.
okay.
I have never had dreams
Blah
like
blah
that.
blah blah blah. I'm not doing the genocide. I realize there's calamity, but I am not doing the time travel genocide.
Nope. We like our new Gek, even if they were manipulated.
I meet the artificial life form. Do I tell them? Yes, they deserve to know the truth. Yeah, all the clankers
Yeah.
and toasters need to know what they are. Viking cub, blah blah blah. Yeah, let's do the Star Trek answer. Say,
You do realize Prime Directive is a terrible thing that has done more harm than good.
yes, exactly. No, the director can spare it. I'm doing the same one there. Stealing bread is not a crime. UBI for all the Gek everywhere. 16 minutes to live. Perform a kindness. Enjoy the time I live. Leave a legacy. Accept the inevitable. I'm gonna do the perform a kindness. Why not?
Yeah.
What do you got to lose?
Well, it depends on who and for what.
A shaper of reality, a dreamer and creator. Your destiny is your own.
Okay, so Weaver. So at least I got a different one than you.
Right.
Yes.
So
Which is interesting.
There's that.
But see, the question is, were you always destined to be a weaver because of other criteria than your question?
I don't know. Have
But
been playing
is
Silk Song, so I guess it makes sense.
Is Weaver, so Weaver's blue, so he's not the green one.
I guess not.
The green one is the sages.
Sage. Oh man, you missed
But
it. All right.
but the good news is, Narc. But the good news,
Oh
Narc.
Jesus, what was that?
Me?
No, it's something in the bushes. It looked like it slammed into the ground.
Oh. But the good news is, Narc, you are part of the winning team here. 'Cause
Oh, you lucky
okay,
SOB.
yeah.
like I say, they're up by 936,000. Royals are second with 852, and the Sages, the marathon logo, is 828,000.
Wow, this is reminiscent of the faction stuff that they were doing in Destiny.
Maybe that's worth. Maybe No Man's Sky is picking up where Destiny has just decided to stop.
Has abandoned everyone? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting up the score.
Oh yeah, there's the sages. Oh, yeah, that's the marathon symbol. That's pretty close. I love the fact that he's actually on a decent, warm, nice-looking planet, and not the frozen or baking hellholes we usually get.
And he's got a good head. I like that robotic head.
I don't know. That's a little creepy. It's like the bug eyes with the top hat.
And yes, station hopping for extra backpack space is back.
Oh, neat. All right, cool. Like it already.
And of course, you can bring in expedition rewarded ships to this one. You just can't bring your primary, which crushed me horribly because some of these missions are going to involve space combat.
Okay, is this a standard like your ship has crashed? You have to fix your ship.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh,
sir.
All right, good.
Yeah, see, I knew it. This is what I would have loathed if I had to play this. Your ship has crashed yet again. We have to get some ore yet again. Oh no, where are my crystals? Yet again. It's like, guys, we've been doing this for a decade. Do we really need to be doing this anymore?
Well, then, hey, listen. At least the nice thing is, it's only 2 phases, and that's it.
No, I know, but it's just there should be a option to skip this part of the thing. You know, you should have earned enough goodwill and or gameplay time over the years to say, hey, we're not going to make you jump through these hoops again.
Okay, but that should be dependent on how many expeditions you've completed, because
Sure.
every expedition could be the entry point for a new player.
Oh, I totally
You
can
guys
agree
are
with that.
recreating all of the arguments that they're having about Destiny and Marathon, where I was watching somebody's video yesterday where his video started with basically saying, like, I'm getting noob stomped by too many high level players. Also, there's no noobs for me to stomp. and then saying that, like, they gave too much stuff to too many people too quickly, so everybody is much higher level than me and I will never catch up. And then simultaneously complained, but there was this one activity that everybody said that had some really awesome loot and I would have done it, but they canceled it before I could get into it. So quit doing that. It was absolute doublethink from both sides. Like,
Oh, of course.
the game is bad because too many people can beat me and there's nobody for me to beat up. And then it was bad because stop nerfing progression. But the other complaint was like, and then you flooded the economy with too much loot. I'm like, that's the same complaint. You're making the same complaint.
It's the people
from
that
both
hate
sides.
elitists. It's the people that hate elitists because they aren't in the club. And it's the ones that, oh my God, I show up so late to the party that I'm not having any fun like everyone else because all the cocaine is gone.
Well, thankfully, there are plenty of solar systems and plenty of planets and plenty of galaxies.
Well, at least
And
this one's
plenty of
not a
cocaine.
hellscape. I mean, this is actually kind of pretty.
I love it when we orbit planets with rings.
Yeah, that's neat. It's like the rings are going
Oh.
right into the thing. That's awesome.
Funk says he's a traveler. He dreams about flying, of course, because, you know, he's sexually frustrated. Funkman says Prime Directive is a safe option.
It is a safe option, just not for everyone else.
It's the punt of new civilization. What I meant by that is if an NFL coach doesn't punt on the 4th and he fails to convert, he gets blamed. If he punts, then he's blameless. In the same way, yeah, Starfleet can't be blamed for the lowest common denominator or not interfering. It may be one of the most realistic things in Star Trek. A cynical political choice poses virtuousness. Well, you know, they all explain the thing. It's like the whole idea is that it protects Starfleet, you know? The whole concept rests on the idea, what would happen if we were never here? Do you know what I mean? The whole non-interference thing is, if I was watching this through a telescope from home, I would not have any chance to mess this up. Non-action is better than action with horrible repercussions. Sure, you may help some people in the short term, but the long-term ramifications of this are a complete unknown that could end up spiraling out in ways you couldn't possibly comprehend with the limited knowledge that you have at the time. So I get it.
But if it's the unknown, that you're just stopping yourself because you simply don't know. But why stop yourself
it's
from
not.
doing it?
It's not that you don't
Dale?
know. It's that you don't want to be responsible
Yeah, I have
for.
a very important question.
Shoot.
How much copper am I going to need?
You're not going to need a lot. Good Lord, you're not going to need a lot.
Okay, because I'm just like looking here. I'm like, before I even get in the ship, there's copper over there.
It's like, what's on this planet? Copper. Shit.
All right,
how much do I have to get?
The Skylark of the Gek. I like it.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
kind
the
of a cute
wow!
ship.
You actually got a Skylark. Wow.
Is
Man.
that rare?
No. It's just the name of a Buick.
Oh well, okay, that's true. Okay. Signature mismatch
Pilot
detected.
signature.
Oh my
What the hell
God!
is
So
a
they've got
pilot signature.
the ship was made by Apple. It's got parts locking. It's basically saying the screen doesn't match this home button.
Oh
God,
man,
that's
talk
been a
about
long
a dick move from Apple
Yeah.
there. You know, thanks
Okay.
Tim
Hey.
Apple.
This game
Pure
runs
ferrite
on Apple
and-
now.
Die, hydrogen jelly. I'm alone. I have a hazy memory.
Yeah, once Tim Cook decides to yeet out of it, we're going to be in serious trouble.
I think he's already out of it.
Oh, no, he totally is. But it's just the direction in the next few years with the RAM situation, with what this guy's focus is, and
apparently
where the computer industry as a whole is going, we're boned.
Let's see. Well, don't touch it.
You press deeper. That's Narc's safe word.
Dang it, I miss it. I'm going to have to watch this stream again.
Okay, so now it says
I always wanted to meet a girl whose safe word was
I've
deeper.
got 3 soul fragments. A royal echo, a sage echo, and a weaver echo.
You're going to need all of them.
Wow,
Okay.
even though you're only on the Weaver?
Even if you're only on the Weaver.
Surprised they didn't call it Weevil. You could be the lesser of two Weevils.
Lesser of 2 weevils, yeah. Okay, and reward. This is what I always forget to do, right? I gotta collect the rewards before I start doing the basic stuff, because half the time they give you the stuff.
You always do that. You're like, shit, I need 6 other things. Let's go do that. It's like, dude, you could have just pressed the reward button.
I need to build a backpack refinery.
It does, kind of. It's very, very similar. I just love the fact that they named it the Skylark of the Gek. It's like, oh my god, that's awesome. You have the Buick of starships.
All right. Did they give us the?
They did not, and you'll rarely.
No.
But don't.
Nope.
No.
You're gonna have to build one.
It's only ferrite dust, metal plates, and you can carry it when you're done with you.
Well, can he get it, or does he have to craft it? Because he's got to build one of the machines first.
Just farm the rocks.
Yeah,
and get some
farming rocks.
Oh, don't forget to scan too. You get more out of what you scan, and you get money.
I thought I scanned all the rocks. Oh no, I didn't.
You can tell you didn't scan because sometimes when you scan, it reveals a second element that you can mine, and if the element has a sorry.
Okay, it's okay. I might as well be walking while I do this in the direction of the copper, just in case. But again, until I get the, do I have the? Oh, I have the manipulator. All right, so I could mine it. I could mine it once I get there.
The manipulator arm.
And what do they call them? And what else is that manipulator arm called?
The Manos Hands of Fate.
Yes.
I know my MST3K.
Oh hey, it's right here.
Oh yeah, fuck. Did you watch the movie yet? He's got to jump in and tell us. Where is he? How can he be in text but he doesn't want to be in Mumble?
Mumble's probably illegal in Texas.
God, I hope not. Is he in Texas?
I don't know. Who said he was in Texas?
I don't know. Nobody did.
I didn't say it was. I lived in Texas for 7 years, but I don't think I ever met Funk there.
Oh, what part?
Houston.
Oh, no shit.
No shoot.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Austin, but I don't know about Houston.
Houston's is a pretty cool place, and
I'd want to see it for the NASA stuff.
Oh, you will. Hey, listen. You know how the senators are complaining that we want the shuttle that Virginia has because we don't have our own shuttle here in Texas.
Right.
That is bullcrap. They not only have a shuttle, an actual shuttle that NASA's acknowledged to be part of the shuttle line. And unlike every other shuttle, this shuttle was used in every shuttle mission ever. And this shuttle you can actually tour inside of, unlike the other shuttles that are on display. And now, granted, this shuttle was never space worthy. Because you know what the shuttle was?
It was the Enterprise, wasn't it?
Oh no, that's in Alabama.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who had it, recently.
I don't think it's not in Alabama. I was thinking about the Space Camp one, but this shuttle is actually a panel torn apart version of the shuttle that exposes every wire, every circuit, every single thing that you can get your hand on inside the shuttle, and they would have its own crew that would be doing the same tasks that the shuttle crew in space were doing. So if anything were to go wrong up in space, the crew of the shuttle on the ground would be able to ascertain the problem, know where the components were if it was a component issue, and be able to relay that information back and tell them how to fix it.
Oh wow!
Hopefully,
this rock is
assuming it's
fantastic.
even accessible.
Jeyl, you see this rock?
Lostrate.
Yeah, ferrite dust
ferrite
primary.
yeah,
Second one is chromatic metal. So this skips the whole mine the copper. You get chromatic metal right out of the rock with the basic laser.
You lucky bastard.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
How come I couldn't get rocks
don't
like
know.
that on the planets I was on?
Hey, the cave. I remember farming the stalagmites and stalactites in a cave, and they came with that one component and silver, which was the two components needed to make another component to finish an objective. I was like, that was awfully nice.
I love that this planet is like purple and teal. You know, it's like everyone's favorite computer gradient. Oh, Funk says that. Yeah, he's got MST3.
Gravitino balls.
Oh, yeah, don't grab that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, he's got it. He's watching it tonight. So cool. Yeah, you can watch MST3K the movie. And he says he's been to Texas a lot. Which part in Texas, Funk? And why don't you just come and mumble so I don't have to keep reading text?
Yeah, we like hearing your voice and your mumbles in mumble.
Making fun of the YouTubes.
Die hydrogen. Die harder.
Die hydrogen.
Die hydrogen with a vengeance.
My favorite was always dihydrogen monoxide.
How many of these?
Oh, Funk says Enterprise is actually in New York City, the Intrepid Museum, and nobody talks about it. The Intrepid is the World War II aircraft carrier. They also have the Concorde and a nuclear submarine. Oh, which sub? You know?
The Red October?
I actually met a guy who was on the SS Rock, and I asked him, it's like, so what was one of your missions? And he said, we went out and we came back. And that was all he would say about it. And I thought that was incredibly unhelpful and yet very cool at the same time.
Oh yeah. Also, somehow because I was facing the wrong way, I didn't see the ominous thing hanging in the sky. I saw the text about it, but I didn't notice that like the thing from the thumbnail was up there.
Yeah, that looks like a space station. It's too big to be a space station.
Oh, okay. So, no,
too many.
Just
maybe you need a ton of chromatic metal.
Okay, Atlanteum. That's why the purple crystals are here.
Yeah, the purple crystals.
Now you know how to make glass, right?
No.
Yeah, the moment I saw chromatic, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna need a shit ton.
No, you don't need frost crystals to make glass. You have the ingredients to make glass.
Yeah, frost crystals are only if you want to make a special kind of glass.
Actually, it's just another thing. I don't know why it diverts to it, but you just need a processor.
Yeah.
I don't know the recipe for processor, so
it's not something you build in here. It's something you construct like a base. Yeah. It's a different.
It's the menu out over here. It's one of the sub things.
Okay, well then I have to do the other thing then.
It's one of your middle button controller thingies. Is to get the little sub menu that you would normally get here.
Yeah, to make glass, you know that stuff that you collect, the silicon dust when you use the manipulator? That can make glass on its own. So if you need to make glass, just dig.
There we go. Deployable technology. This game's got too many menus for its own good, honestly. One metal plating.
Told you. Hey, at least your planet isn't vibrating like crazy with flying things jumping around, so...
Anti-gravitational fields that fling you up in the air and drop you when your jetpack is empty.
You're on a slightly warm paradise planet, and since you're a robot, it's like, well, who cares what the temp is?
Technology recharge.
It does.
It's not the ferrite dust. That's what you get from the rocks. What you need is the stuff you get from the train, which is the silicon powder.
I need pure ferrite though.
Oh.
Well, you can have pure ferrite. I'm not telling you shouldn't. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't. told me anything about glass yet. So
Is it weird that the moment Narc said, I need pure ferrite, all I could is imagine him is snorting across his desk with a straw up his nose. I need my
I'm
pure
looking
ferrite.
at launch thruster. Launch thruster wants pure ferrite.
Oh, yeah.
So
Also, are you here, Funk?
Yeah. Every time I see
Finally,
you guys
geez,
play
I don't
this
have to
game,
type.
it's just like Narc looks in a menu and he's like, well, I need 750 of these. But I guess that's 90% of the game, is it?
I mean,
it is,
a
but it's just-
crafting survival thing.
Yeah, it's just hysterical that he never gets the rewards after he already achieves the goal that would save him doing the 50 things that he's already thinking about doing.
I've fallen victim to that myself. It is beautiful.
It only happens to
Beautiful.
me when I skip ahead, because sometimes there are things in like level 5 or level 4 or level 3 that are super easy to do.
Oh, fun.
And you can do it early on that end up, when you do it out of order, it messes you up.
By the way, Narc,
Yep.
when you're in the ship and you open the expeditions, the rewards go into your ship and not your backpack.
Okay. Thank you.
Important safety tip. Thanks, Egon.
Because you have upgrades to your multi-tool and your...
Yes. Okay. Yes, you're right. I see. That's a laser upgrade.
So, anyone excited for the new Ghostbusters animated series?
No.
There's a new Ghostbusters animated series?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
I didn't like the first one.
The real Ghostbusters? You didn't like the real Ghostbusters?
What's the real Ghost? What? Was that what it's called?
Yes.
Yeah.
The animated series from like 1990?
Oh, it went into the 90s,
By the way,
but yes.
I have a processor.
Yeah, I thought it was late 80s.
I don't know.
It,
One that
it
was on when I
started.
was a kid?
Yeah, it was the one with the guy that also voiced Garfield. He was Venkman.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, Jeyl. So here's my other question:
Yes.
is it occasionally what this game loves to do is to refer to the same object by two different names in different screens,
Yeah.
therefore making it complicated to figure out what the F you're supposed to do. So the expedition page wants me to create the soul fragments,
Yes.
but the ship, in order to do the launch thruster, wants a pilot signature.
You need to do all the soul fragments to get the pilot signature.
Okay. But it's also saying the pilot signature recipe is not known. Learn the recipes by completing expedition milestone. So I need to figure out which expedition milestone is going to give me
To live.
the pilot. Well, no, that says ion battery, life support upgrade, powerful movement. system upgrade.
Narc, don't worry about it. Just do it in order. It will take care of you. Really good care of you.
Okay, so it wants us to do these in order.
Correct.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to do.
Well, you dream of flying, so
I'm flying.
okay.
It's great.
Does
Sometimes
it
when I'm not dreaming of
matter-
flying, I decide to dream of flying.
Yeah,
and then I
Deca
fly.
says the expedition is linear because of the war theming. Does it matter
Yes.
what order I do the soul fragments in?
No, it does
Yes.
not. You're already bound to a thing. You're just collecting 3 to move on to the next step.
don't make it easy for him. I was going to make him do it in order.
All right, so let me get this straight. This costs no money.
This costs
Correct.
no money.
How does the game make money?
It's awesome.
It's people. Well, people actually. I know a guy who bought 4 different versions of this for every console he owned: the Switch, his computer, his PlayStation. He was
Wow.
happy. He was happy to buy it, and they were happy to add a cross save feature.
Oh, Okay.
I'm thrilled that he
found the
supported
drawback
it.
of the planet.
Yep, this is
I
it.
gotta
This is
say-
the gravitational thing that flings you up.
Marvelous.
Yeah,
That's not
hey,
bad.
this
At least
is
it
no
took a
words.
long time.
I love the fact that I paid for this once for $60 when it originally came out, and it's never costed me another dime since. And we've been playing this for 10 years.
Yep.
That seems unsustainable.
But it's
never
not.
been
They are very
sustainable for a
sustained.
decade.
Like this is such a small group, and they made so much money off of this that they're pretty much allowed to work on this for the rest of their natural lives without ever charging another penny. It's awesome.
Yeah. And
Yes.
people gave him the most shit because they got stuck under that Sony PlayStation contract to release it before it was ready. and yet they're still here.
How many people work for them?
It's like 15 or something. Like this is an outlier because of the procedural nature of the content. Like they're able to
of course.
By
operate
design.
far too many with way fewer people than say Bungie or just about any of the other studio that's
You know what? Which
getting
makes
shaft
sense because
leg.
in the 90s, there were a lot of games that had early versions of procedural generation.
No, my gravity.
That were big games made by small teams. So I guess it would make sense for that
Deca
model
says they
could
also have
still
some
work.
merch funding. Really? What, like t-shirts, hats?
Yeah.
That is true. And I do like it when they
people
do.
buy that stuff?
I don't know. I can see myself getting a t-shirt or a hat, but I haven't had the desire.
Oh yes, when you create a main save and you want to make a robot, collect rusted metal like crazy.
Really?
Or make it. Yes.
Deca says plushies. They have plushies? What do they have plushies of? Like the
Plushies of
Traveler or
what?
something?
They have a
Get
plus.
plushies.
Oh, that would be adorable.
Sentinel plushies?
Ramen in the chat asks, how long have we been playing this game? We've been playing this game on and off since launch. Like we
Wait,
played this
how do we
game
know
when it
Raven's
was
not a
new.
bot?
I remember
but
the
this
first.
is a fresh.
In his name.
This is a fresh start of the current expedition. So this character has nothing.
He's got two huge fucking eyes.
Oh my god, it's Nana and Polo plushies. No way. Oh,
That's kinda
I
cool.
can see getting a Polo plushie.
Yeah.
I remember the first time watching you play No Man's Sky, and it was the incident that Narc's ship was flung or appeared all the way up in the sky.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
couldn't
Yep.
Summon it.
Because the world upgraded and the world gen changes between versions and it left the ship stranded in a place where I couldn't get it.
Yeah, that was practically unobtainable.
Well, you built a long stairwell to get
Oh
to
yeah, it was huge.
Technology recharge.
Okay.
I remember having that long. And I think it was the second time the Normandy came up that I decided that's when I wanted to jump because I didn't want to miss the Normandy, and that expedition became my primary save.
Okay, help me out here, Jeyl, because this thing is saying, hey, to do the thing it wants me to do, which
Bring
is
your,
the Royal Echo. It wants chromatic metal and Atlantium and glass 0 of 1.
Okay, so where's your refinery? Did you break it apart and bring it with you?
I did not, so I'll run back to it. Okay, and again, I would say this is another one of the problems. Like, when I see it say glass, I assume it wants the trade item glass. And that's the one that needs frost crystals. So, like...
Oh no, all glass could be used in base building components. That's why they expanded it so you can make more. You can make glass out of more stuff. So you want that stuff. There you go.
Yeah. But then when I pin it to craft it in the ship, it ought to say, hey, you don't have to make this with frost crystals. You can do this.
Oh no.
I completely
no, that would
agree,
make
Narc.
sense.
You are 100% correct.
Okay, and
But then again, 80
and
billion
chromatic
menus.
metal. So I'll do the copper anyway because I'm not getting enough out of that rock.
This is why I love save modding.
Fair.
I may have exploited the refiner exploit a couple of times, but I never save modded this baby.
See, in my mind, as long as you have the stuff that you normally need to do the stuff that you need, then it doesn't really matter. It's just a question of volume. Volume equals time. So all you're doing is saving time.
Yeah.
And in my mind, that's a good thing because life's too effing short to be, grinding chromatic metal by hand like a peasant.
Yeah. Deca says they have not figured out alt recipe selection style the way Satisfactory had.
Well,
Is that a news group?
Satisfactory has? Is that a game?
That's a game. Okay, got everything. So I got my one.
ta-da!
Royal Echo. Is the reward for all three, not for one, right? So I don't get anything for doing one.
That is correct.
Star bulb.
Oh,
more
star
glass, more
bulb.
chromatic
Star
metal.
bulb.
Okay, so I just need a star bulb. Isn't that a... Oh, yeah, the hazmat gauntlet. That's why they gave me the hazmat gauntlet.
Yep, that's why they gave you the gloves.
Okay.
Funk, now you dream about flying. Do you also dream about not being on your job on time or not being able to pass a test or anything like that?
Industrial waste. You haven't seen any of that since the expedition that introduced it.
Wasn't it the last expedition?
That's the stuff for your truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humming sack. Gravitino ball.
I have dreams where
pulpy roots.
I go to work and I just feel like I'm about to get fired.
Okay, that I guess would be related.
So those are my nightmares. Just like, but
Really?
I was doing HR and I was firing so many people. I'm sure that kind of played into it. But yeah, I go to work and I just feel like this is the day they're going to fire me.
Wow.
That's one. But mostly, I really went the dreams that I really remember. I'm dreaming about my parents, who are always dying.
Wow.
Dreams, but are still alive. But it's like, but like I know that they're sick and about to die in the dreams. So there's always this like undercurrent of stress in the dream, even if it has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
Revan says I guess the star bulb's underwater.
Where's the star bulb? I'm like, yeah, I thought that.
Okay, here's
Where's the nearest body of water though?
Go to press escape or whatever controller equivalent takes you to the escape menu, where you can go to discoveries and items.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's here.
There we go. So catalog, and you're gonna look materials and items. Then you're gonna go to, I think it's exotic goods.
It's a plant, isn't it? Yeah.
Star bulb right there.
There it is. Click on that.
Locate mass substance.
You have, and now bring up your scanner. There we go.
Ta-da! Finding your nearest star bramble located.
Is that how?
No, not a bramble. That's something else. Actually.
Did you click on the wrong thing?
No, it's just coincidentally there's a star bramble in the direction of this thing.
Of the bulb. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, Ronan says it's underwater somewhere. So yeah, I'm curious where the lake
we'll
is.
See. Hopefully there's water this way. We'll find some.
You can. At least they did put you on a not hideous desert planet.
Okay,
I know,
actually,
we were just saying that.
The scanner is also saying star bramble. So if we run into yet another one of those, the game calls
weird bugs.
the same thing.
Something different.
You're getting the right thing. You're getting the right thing.
Yeah, because okay, a star bulb is the berry produced by a star bramble.
Yeah, see, told you.
It would be cool if in an update they put in a thing for like an unripe star bulb, and it would be called something else.
Hey, Bungie is totally guilty of it. I mean, they had all these alt words for all these things through like every description of every item, even in the menu for your characters, statistics and stuff. They finally gave up on that and decided to call grenade, super. You know what I mean? It's like we don't need alts for everything, guys. It doesn't make it any deeper. It just makes it that much more annoying.
I'm assuming they brought that in from your standard tabletop role-playing thing where you've got intelligence, strength, wisdom, dexterity, and these things map to other attributes and skills.
Hey, there's that rock you like so much.
Right, but in D&D we never had to worry about, what statistic gives me a better grenade?
No,
and they
but
did. It was
did
obviously a
know
struggle
that
to map
intelligence
things.
would give
Like,
you more.
Yeah, they mapped discipline to
mana.
grenade, and now what's the connection that's supposed to be? Why is it
Right,
people who are
it's
more disciplined
arbitrary
are better with
and
grenades?
dumb. I literally would not be surprised if they just started slapping up post-it notes until they decided.
I would argue that most RPG conventions are arbitrary and dumb.
Yeah, that's not inaccurate.
All right, but the connection between dexterity and armor class isn't necessarily arbitrary, or if it is, at least it's not a stretch.
One might argue one is less than the other.
Oh, one might also
There you go,
argue,
Star
Jeyl,
Bulb.
is this the only one of these damn things I need, or should I grab a bunch?
Well, wait a minute.
Grab
check
a
the thing. How
bunch.
many?
Well,
how many
you're here
bulbs
in
you
the
need?
you're here in the patch, the star ball patch, star bulb, bramble star.
Bramble it up.
Like, are these worth money? I don't remember. This is not an item I've ever bothered to collect in the game ever.
I'd like to know why the plant.
By the
gets
way, you are
really
absolutely
small when you pick
devastating
it.
this ecosystem.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at-
absolutely.
I mean, these are
like,
huge
like-
trees. You
Yeah.
just, wow.
It's like, wow, where are you all putting this in your suit?
like the only thing taking it harder than this tree right now is the law of conservation of matter and energy.
Hey now. Oh, Ramen says, "Oh, I'm sorry, my bad."
Don't worry
Okay,
about it. That's fine. Being wrong about this game is something that's very easy and common to do. We've certainly done it a lot.
Oh yeah, a million times.
All right, you should be good.
All right, I'll
I
get this last
blame the
one, and
game.
then we're out of here.
Completionist.
One star bulb for the road.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Narc ends up being he's a completionist for a lot of this
Ooh,
stuff.
what's this crap?
Well, I mean, you
It's-
don't want to
well, I
just
mean-
leave one.
I just talked about doing another tune to get all the flags that you unlock if you were a defector, but no.
Oh, but you can't do it. Whoa, wait, is that a down ship? What is that?
I don't
This-
know.
Oh, no, is
Autophage.
that just tech?
Oh, this is the mech thing, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
the autophage. This is the hidden race that you can become after you finish the game or complete the galaxy or leave the galaxy.
Wow, for a second I thought that was astrophage.
But yes, these are these are really cool guys,
Interesting.
and believe it or not, they are actually walking besides you because you have to get an upgrade to your scanner, and when you get the upgrade and use it now, you will reveal their presence, and then you can actually start working with them. It's actually kind of fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
So they're like space ghosts.
yeah, but I like to say cloaking devices.
Now, are the ghosts in Pac-Man?
Only if you're playing Pac-Man in space.
Yes.
Isn't Pac-Man set in space?
No.
No, I never thought of so.
It's not. Where's it set in?
That's the
It's
main.
it's set in a maze.
Probably should.
Yeah,
go
but
ahead.
like, isn't the maze
Try this.
space?
Oh, chromatic metal and silver. Okay, so I still
Look
need
in
a little bit more
caves.
chromatic metal.
Yeah, you
What
can
is
be in
the plot?
you can be in a maze and not be in space. I mean, look at the back rooms.
I believe caves have silver, and I saw a big pit behind you that might lead into one.
Technically, everything's
Silver and gold.
Where's the one I need? No, not that one.
Yes. The floppy disk edition of
The
Cyberpunk.
Wikipedia article does not tell me the plot.
I think Ms. Pac-Man had a story opening cutscene.
Pac-Man. Well, I mean, arguably, so did normal Pac-Man.
I
how
always
we learned the
suspected that
names
they
of
were
the-
actually one and the same, and he just liked playing dress up.
Could be.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God!
Oh,
Is that
there's a
Bigfoot?
Pac-Man
Narc,
wiki.
Look to your right. What is that?
That is the
if I look-
constellation Leo.
You have seen anything other?
I thought he was going to say Urian.
Wait,
Planet
what?
Venus.
Huh? What are we looking at? Someone said something about a constellation, huh?
Oh,
Where
yeah.
was it?
Every time someone says, what is that? I quote Star Trek First Contact. That is
Oh, okay.
the constellation Leo.
No, not that.
Okay, good.
That.
I was going to say, because I thought the stars in this game
On
were fake.
Not fake, just procedurally generated.
That's that guy. Rare, ground, always active. W. Talus Cobi.
Jeebus. Okay.
Sounds in the grass.
Thought it was Bigfoot there for a second.
A nomadic grazer. It's a
Speaking of
grazer, and then they
Texas,
give it
that
the
guy looks
claws
exactly
of a
like a
predator
guy
and a carnivore. It's very
Who's next to
interesting.
me at a bar.
Well, like we said, procedurally generated.
It's the Econ! After all these years?
The first time I saw a dog at a bar was in Texas.
At
Well,
or
like-
being served from.
Both.
Oh my
The
God.
dog was sitting on the bar,
Shouldn't give the dog
you know,
alcohol.
right next to the right
fake
next to the
out.
things of beer. No, it was drinking water out of a little bowl, but it
Thank
was on
goodness.
the bar. It was weird.
Alex,
I
you
thought
better be
that's
drinking
very
your
honest.
water. You remember
Raw
that, Ed?
materials.
No.
Oh, you don't? Oh man, there was a famous beer ad where these guys are sitting around. I think they were playing poker, and the guy sent his dog Alex in to get him a beer, and the guys are like, "What?" And you hear the dog go in the kitchen, open the fridge, pull out the beer, open it up, and then pour it into something.
Yep.
And then you start hearing. And the guy starts screaming into the kitchen, Alex, you better be drinking your water.
By the way, I just
Okay.
did ask the game, hey, where do you find silver? And it was like, go mine an asteroid.
So you got to get into space to get it anyway.
We should, even if you were
Silver right there. There's silver right here, but the game literally said, go mine an asteroid.
Oh, Robin says, yeah, he got confused, because of some, crystal found underwater. Was apparently shot hot lava,
Hot lava.
as opposed to the cold lava, which I think you could just call rocks.
Anytime anybody says hot lava, I think of Chef from South Park.
I think somebody actually cooked their pizza in a volcanic eruption once and then recorded it. I love the ones where they like fly a drone way too close to the lava and then it starts to melt and crash. It's like, yeah, you flew a little close to the sun there, Icarus.
Is that enough?
what do we?
I like it when people cook food in weird ways.
Oh, like on engines and things?
Yeah, but like also, just like people who cook food in the dishwasher.
How does that work? How does your dishwasher get even remotely hot enough?
Well, your dishwasher, if it's cleaning well, should get the water to nearly boiling, like 180.
Okay.
So-
Well, you see, ours is kind of high anyway. I think Dad set ours to, what is it, like 130 or 135 or something? It's a little hotter than normal.
Oh, it's got to be hotter than that.
Do you know how
But
much
yeah, I
energy?
mean, for a dishwasher, I mean, jeebus.
Funk. Do you know how much energy it takes not only to heat the water but move the water?
Yeah. If anything, I would be using, like, if I was desperate, I would be using a dishwasher to, like, do laundry.
I think you scared me.
I think, a lot of people put their hats in the dishwasher, like weird hat
What?
people.
Really?
What?
What hat
Yeah.
would you want to boil?
Well, they want to clean their hat, but
Uh-huh.
the like hat frames that you use to put it in the washing machine are not sturdy enough for what they perceive as a very valuable hat.
Right. So what do you put it on
Also
the top
too
rack or
lazy
something?
to hand wash it.
Huh. I would think
Okay.
it
So
would
they
get
put it- that's right, they
destroyed
put it
if
on
you
the
leave it in there too long, no matter what you do.
Okay.
Turns out, no. Oh, people dishwash keyboards.
Oh, well, that I've seen. Computer parts, keyboards. I've seen somebody dishwash an entire computer once. In fact, I did a keyboard once.
By the way, look at this little guy.
Oh,
Stop
that's
them.
cute. Wow, he glows in the dark.
He glows in the
yeah, I
light, for
actually-
God's sake.
I did actually use the tray for your silverware and stuff. I put the keys in there, and I did the boards and the panel and whatever else. I don't think it worked on the electronics because I think it ruined those.
Knocker.
But I did wash it in the
The
dishwasher.
keyboard looked good.
Oh, the keys came out perfect. I mean, it felt brand new. It was unreal. I was beyond amazed. And then I tried putting it back together again, and it didn't work.
I got the red one.
I've
I got the green
considered doing
You're-
it for
You're
my
you're
model
just
and
a few chromatic metal away, Narc.
one. Okay, great.
Isn't that always the case, though?
Did I get some more copper? Or didn't I? I think I didn't. All right, so you lied to me.
What?
I asked how much copper I was going to need, and you said not much.
Well,
Well,
See,
I
that's
came across
highly
a lot of
variable.
those. I came across a lot of those special rocks. What do you want me to
Copper
say?
is a lie. Silver,
The copper.
paraffinium.
Oh, that's funny.
Like next time we do this game, I'm gonna put it in. I'm just gonna put up a thumbnail, and it's gonna say what game we're playing. We're playing copper. That's what we're doing. We're playing copper. We're playing copper in the game. We're gonna mine for copper.
No. I
Hey,
did not
now-
lie. I did not
now
lie.
you know
A
why
lie-
I
And,
don't
and this
like
one is gonna be
this
empty. It's the
grind
closest
before
one. It
the
means it's
game
the one I
starts.
already mined, so it's gonna be empty
Yep.
already.
No,
Now you know,
I did not lie. I
and knowing's
misremembered.
half the battle.
And misremembering is different than lying because lying is an act of deception to intentionally mislead you.
Correct.
I did not mean to mislead you.
Not intentionally, no.
So it's
I
still
used to work with a guy who would tell people that he lied about stuff when he was telling the truth.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with them.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know
We've
what
all
they
done
say.
it.
Someone who tells falsehoods to other people is damaging the truth, and a person who lies to himself has forgotten where he put it.
Very deep.
Actually, that's a bastardized quote of Lawrence of Arabia.
I have not seen the movie.
Oh my God, that's a crime. That's another one you got to get to. What have you been
The-
doing all this time?
the opening spoils the whole movie.
Oh, what is he? Oh no. Who wins?
Why do you say it
When he-
spoils the movie?
Because he dies in a motorcycle accident after he gets home from the war, and the movie starts with that. So you know.
Yeah, but why does
you
that
know he
ruin it?
dies. It doesn't.
I didn't say it ruined it.
The guy from 100 years ago is dead?
Hey, at least crash helmets came because of that.
Really? I
Yeah,
don't believe that.
look it up. Also, you need to watch the movie because the score is epic.
Oh, everything
What
about
was
it.
it, like,
everything.
3 to
There's
2?
The
there's a
cinematography.
reason it's.
Yeah,
It-
a lot of it is, but
By the way, I also noticed that the game absolutely would have let me make a second one of the other things, even though I didn't need it.
I know, so you could have done it by accident.
Well, I
and
could
screwed
have
yourself.
screwed up and wasted half of the materials making a second green or red one instead of making the blue one.
Oh man,
right.
I just had a
What do
horrible
I got to
thought.
do with these things now? All right,
How
I get
much
it.
materials on this planet? You could soft lock yourself out of it if you make too many of the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah. But
that would have to be a lot of mining, and you would have
Yeah,
to be
but Narc's
so-
It's like
completionism
300
could take
hours.
over. Besides, he's paranoid. He might think, well, wait a minute. What if they're messing with me and I need 12 of these things? I don't want to only have 9.
And the rewards go to the ship, which
Narc
no, the
Skylark.
rewards went to the rewards here went to the suit. Okay.
Oh, there you go. That's a plus.
because you weren't in the ship.
Yeah, Funk, did you see the name of Narc's ship?
Skylark, yeah.
The Skylark.
Of the
Oh my
My
God.
ship's a Park Avenue.
They gave him the Buick. Yeah, I know. He couldn't get the town. He couldn't get the town car. No.
Oh, yeah, right. Exactly. Went to the Lincoln dealer, couldn't afford it.
Nope.
Oh,
Don't get me started about the Cadillac. No way he's getting an Eldorado.
no.
Oh man. My second car was actually a LeSabre.
Great car.
Oh, I fucking love that car. Even
What
though
a
the guy
great
that sold
car.
to me who was an asshole and got fired from stealing from his work and screwed me by not telling me that it needed a new catalytic converter. And I was like, dude, all you had to do was fucking tell me. I still would have bought the car.
You guys have inspections there?
Oh god, yeah. Oh, we've
Oh.
talked about this before. Yeah, you know we have inspections every
Really?
fucking year now. It used to be
Oh,
every
that
2
sucks.
years.
Oh, yeah, you know what? You did tell me that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dude, that blows, man.
Oh, tell me about it. The guy. Well, the funny thing is just over the border, New Hampshire. They're actually fighting it, and there's been this.
Live for your die, baby. Woo!
There's this big brouhaha between whether they have to or haven't, and apparently there's a problem with their system in.
Put the A in
connecting
the
to it or
supercharge
something.
slot. The left A in the supercharge
Left A,
slot.
I was
Below
trying to
the-
figure out which one I should move there.
Yeah, you got to put them in order. Apparently, this thing is like really particular. But yeah, so a lot of people weren't doing it for months, and cops were pulling people over and they're trying to tell them, it's like, no, we're not doing inspections anymore. And they're like, what are you talking about? So yeah, it turned into a big friggin' shit show for a very long time. And they actually had a program on the news like once a week, discussing about where they were now. And all they would mention is, we're currently fighting about it. Nothing's been resolved.
It's so weird sometimes.
Offer the fragments to the pilot. Offer the fragments. And to me, these things, I got to give them away entirely. That's what happened. Request. No,
request signature.
Request signature. I'm like, lore. Yes, maybe.
You gotta
but
be able to drive this ship.
The thing I need, please. Mordite. Okay, so I gotta kill crap.
Yep.
Mordite sounds like a villain.
It does, actually.
At least you're not getting the waste from animals this time.
Okay, so that gave me the pilot echo.
Well, I don't know. Mordite could be like waste from a Morlock, for all you know.
It could be rocks that Morlocks use.
There you go.
Could be loads of stuff.
Morlock poop. Oh my God! Did you just vaporize that animal?
Yeah, well,
yeah, good.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
He's trying to zap him, and he just keeps digging him a deeper hole.
Are you actually getting the Mordite, or they just disappeared because we used the
Oh
terrain?
my God! Get out! Run, little narc bastard.
Look, man, if the game didn't want me to shoot cute animals, they shouldn't have given me a mission to shoot the cute animals. I mean,
You could have shot the ugly ones.
I'm trying not to discriminate.
Hey,
That's
a little discrimination can be a good thing.
Very
Now,
prime directive of
if you got Mordite for shooting the hazardous plants, man, I'd be swimming in it because I don't think I've ever let one of these things live in my life in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I see
Don't think of it
it's
as
dying.
discrimination. Think of it as, what's a better word for it? Discerning.
Like the plants are always hostile. Like little animals may or may not be.
Right,
flipping
but again,
plants
I'm
are
sure you
always
could have
hostile.
found a big, ugly
And
animal
you know
that
what-
would have
you know
gotten
what
you
is-
Mordite too.
That was a
I could
big
be
moving
wrong because
thing.
I don't
What is
play the
that?
game, but I just watched the game. It looks like the plants are griefers.
Oh my God,
They're
is there
not-
a cat
they're not
with his
even
nose in the
hostile in a
ground?
fun
What is
way.
that?
I don't know. It looked like a
well,
weasel
okay,
or
see,
something.
now that one was hostile. That one's fine.
Yeah.
And
Ugh.
yeah, it looks like a big furry blob now. It looks like a bear had, way too much attention towards a cat or something.
It's really weird that New Hampshire would have ever had those car inspections because they're the only state that doesn't require you to wear a seatbelt and doesn't require you to have car insurance.
Hey, their license plate says "Live Free or Die" for a reason.
Well, yeah, but there's weird reasons.
Oh, of course.
They really pick and choose.
To
In
give
many
you
ways,
an
they're just like the
idea
rest
how
of New England.
crazy a lot of these dumb laws between the states are, is in Massachusetts, it's perfectly legal to have a butterfly knife, but it is illegal to have a switchblade. We are now bordering a state of New Hampshire that it's illegal to have a butterfly knife, but perfectly legal to have a switchblade. So
that is weird.
Oh, totally. So depending on what state you're on, if you have the wrong knife in your pocket, you can drive to the other state where you end up getting arrested. And we're right next to
I
each
would
other.
argue that that's probably just a good motivation to carry neither a switchblade
It
or a
is
butterfly
so
knife.
arbitrary and dumb. I can't begin to tell you. And I've always preferred switchblades to butterfly knives, and I'm in the wrong state. So
What are you using these for?
for cutting things,
What?
one's way more convenient than the other. Let me tell you, the butterfly knives and everything, it's like trying to assemble the thing.
What are you cutting with this knife?
Oh, I worked retail for many, many years. Box cutting and stuff was like a day-to-day thing.
But they have a thing for that. It's called a box cutter.
Yeah.
And you know what? Currently in
But
my hand
all the box
is my
cutters from work
favorite box
suck.
cutter.
I would rather
Because I
have
play
something
with it
that
while we're
doesn't suck when I'm using it
streaming.
every day on demand all the time. And I don't have to share and hunt down the ones that, they lost, stuck somewhere, drop the blades. No, I'll use my own tools. Thank you very much.
Technology
Here's a top tip for anyone listening. If you want a good box cutter that your company will be okay with you using and OSHA won't look twice at, I just get the Pacific Handy Cutter Model S4. That's the good one, in my opinion. It's also a very popular one, so you can probably just get it from your company.
Pacific Handy Cutter Mark IV?
Pacific Handy Cutter S4.
Okay, Jeyl, how far ahead of me are you?
Probably weeks.
Well, hold on. Let me get to my screen here. Here is my expedition log. I got phase 1. I got phase 2. And this is phase 3, for which I've only had 3 completed.
I mean, on the one you started at the same time as me.
Oh, I decided to abort that one because the reason I started it...
Because you couldn't get the faction you wanted. Okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's no discerning faction difference, apparently. It's all account-based. So
I bet it's generated... there's some randomization generated from your IP or something like that.
Yep. And sadly, Narc did not get the green sage one with the marathon logo that he wanted.
But I can still contribute to the core construction by doing the missions when you reach the anomaly.
So here's my question. Narc, would you rather have the sage with the marathon symbol and the green logo, or would you rather be on the winning team?
I don't know. I don't know what winning means. Like, if it means as much as it ever did in, like, the faction competitions Destiny, then it doesn't mean a damn thing.
Okay. Here's what it means. I know what it means. Whichever faction wins, they're going to get a special little tribute section in the anomaly.
Fuck that. Get the cool sash.
So yeah, if Sage was winning, the anomaly would have a permanent marathon logo.
There you go.
But
Let's open them up to lawsuit.
Okay, so this is the big scary thing. Lost, protocol not oriented, boundaries failed.
Hey, Bungie's all getting fired. Who's gonna sue?
Sony.
Yeah.
Oh, well, so Sony sues everyone.
Okay, I got a spam call on the communicator.
Okay.
Oh,
That's cool.
Speaking of idiocy in games, Funk, did you see the Gamers Nexus the other day?
No, because I'm doing a soft boycott of Gamers Nexus because I think they're being too dramatic.
Oh, well.
What is it about?
The ASC trying to get the government to go after people who host their own Minecraft server because they're trying to convince the government that it's illegal and that they're the black market of Minecraft.
Well,
swear to God,
some Minecraft servers are the black market of Minecraft. But what's the problem?
The problem is that Microsoft hosts them direct and shows people how to set them up and gives them links to do so and shows directly on their website that it's
the government
free and not a problem for them at all whatsoever.
Why is the government? Who's doing this?
The ASE. It's a lobby for big tech and AI corporations, and partially endorsed and or owned or shared by one of Trump's friggin' kids.
Oh, I love now it says basically there's something really terrible in the sky. Don't touch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it looks neat.
Yeah, Deca says it's basically end stage capitalist greed. Yeah, they want to monetize and capture an element of gaming that is currently free and consumer friendly, and they're trying to go against it while pushing a their child ID online agenda that was recently shot down, and this is their second bite at the apple.
Man.
Oh, it
might be the way the world is going.
Okay,
but just hearing the vice president of this lobby group, who is literally being paid multi-millions by giant multi-billion-dollar corporations to try and get even more money out of people, and somebody had the bright idea of this is the way to do it, was insane. And all of these people talking about gamings and servers and whatnot and not having one effing clue as to what either of these people are talking about was both painful and hysterical.
Hold on.
I'll look into it. That sounds pretty stupid.
Dude,
Narc has engaged
it made me
the
want to reach
swarm.
into my monitor and strangle this
Yeah,
woman.
there was a lot of
it was
dudes
awful.
in that thing. Is it easy? Why do those rings not make sense?
Rings?
Where's the sun?
Well, if you mean the system star, it's around here somewhere.
You know, I should have been suspicious when I launched the ship, and it's like, oh, this thing seems suspiciously responsive. Like, this flies very well. You almost never get this good a ship as a start out. And then, like, yeah, the first thing that happens
a Buick.
is combat.
Well, it is a fighter class, so it already has better specs than any of the other Explorer stuff.
Approached the hive of glass.
It's also very clear that my
Using a
remapping
lot
of the
of Destiny
controls was
words.
incomplete because it's still.
Yeah, because there is some people who are pushing this idea of trying to get some legitimate wording and policy understandings from governmental entities that will give gamers the option to continue to use the games that they have bought past the time that the corporations will support them, by giving them a mechanic to host it directly, to use it offline, or to host their own servers. That's it. That's all they want to do. And there are all these other people out there that are trying to prevent exactly that because money. And Ubisoft's, Deca says Ubisoft CEO is part of these anti-gamer groups. Yeah, they're anti-consumer. It's the same thing about the right to repair or any other thing that the pro-consumer market they find as a threat to their potential sales models.
They also went after Stop Killing Games.
Yes. That's it. That's the group that they're going after through this. The ASE is lobbying against and is lying to the U.S. government about the status and the categorization of all of these things because they're not gamers. They don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what a server is. So they're basically being fed this line of BS. Fortunately, it was partially shot down this time, but that just means that they're going to recategorize it again and throw them at them in a different way until they get what they want. But yeah, just hearing this woman lying through her teeth about something she knows absolutely nothing about was just beyond painful to see these government people who also don't know what she's talking about just eat it up is just painful. It was just so painful.
You guys ever see that clip of, I don't remember who it was, but I think it was a government official. I think it might have been a senator who was asking a general about like putting a base on an island, and he was worried that the island might sink because of all the extra weight of the military base or something like that.
Yeah, it's that level of dumb. Yeah, basically they were saying that these self-hosting a Minecraft server was immoral, illegal. We're doing the horrible, nasty things, and the government officials, she said, so this is the black market of Minecraft. To which this woman replied, yes, they are the black market of Minecraft. And Gamers Nexus showed, hey, you know how you self-host? You go to Microsoft's website and you download the link they provide and say, yes, you can absolutely do this. It's perfectly fine. Go ahead, have fun with it, kids.
Well, there are terms of service.
Yep.
And many of the popular Minecraft servers are in a very gray area on those terms of service where you have to pay for the Minecraft server. I mean, obviously you need to run a server, right? So
yeah, the gray area part that is that are they charging for stuff that actually is stuff that's in Minecraft? In other words, like if you want to charge a monthly fee to rent computer, capacity to run Minecraft, that's fine. But when you say you can have a diamond sword if you give me $1, that's part of the game.
But that's
a lot of them
thing.
do
You can
that.
run a server that restricts it that way doesn't mean that's kosher.
They weren't even covering the financial
Oh, really? They're just
contractor
talking about
access
running your own
or
server?
market within these things.
Yeah, because they
were
don't understand
literally
what they're
just
talking
saying it's illegal for you to self-host a Minecraft server. That's what they were saying.
What's
Flat
the
out
difference?
for anyone
Look.
to do it. It's illegal
Well, if
and
you
wrong
think
and
if you
immoral.
think it's
and you
like
shouldn't do
running a World of Warcraft server, then you would think
Yes.
that. But these are not the same for various reasons.
it. Yes. But again,
Why would it
they
be
don't know the
illegal to run a
distinction or
World
the
of
difference.
Warcraft server?
It is.
Well,
You
why?
can't run your own World of Warcraft server.
You should be able to. Why not?
Because it's supported by the company
Because then you
itself.
could play World of Warcraft without a subscription.
So that shouldn't be illegal.
It's
Oh, believe me,
illegal in
many
the
have
sense
tried.
that breaching any contract is illegal.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I'll say this:
Yes,
the CEO of Blizzard actually said on camera, people don't want classic WoW. You think you do, but you don't.
I think I could be wrong about this, but I think he's right.
Funk, when they introduced
Classic WoW came out and it's all anybody ever wanted to play again. I mean, like, that's
but-
like the major demand for their product at this point.
Hey, that happens with any game. I mean, people were saying that about the original Destiny, you know, that people wouldn't want to play the original again because, you know, rose-tinted glasses.
I shooted this
Well, you
one
make a good
things,
point.
and I'm given.
I wasn't
none
very
of the stuff.
specifically talking about WoW, but I mean like in general.
Yeah.
In general,
They're already
Right,
talking.
gamers
but-
want what they.
Here's the really ironic thing. Do you know who's one of the major donators to the ASE?
Is it me? Am I the
Microsoft.
major donator?
Microsoft paid these lobbyists millions of dollars to tell the government that the Minecraft game that Microsoft sells and offers free server access and self-hosting capabilities on their website, specifically that says it's fine. They paid them money to tell the government, no, it's not.
It's a big deal.
That's pretty stupid.
It's beyond stupid.
Oh, I found the. I found that the thing about the guy who thought the island would sink. Turns out, no, he thought it would capsize.
How do you capsize an island?
Well, Representative
But it's not
Hank
a
Johnson,
surfboard.
who represents Georgia's 4th congressional district, had a pretty contentious argument with an admiral about Guam.
Oh my God, this is about the island
is
of Guam.
Yeah, which is a fairly large island.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
pretty. It's not a sandbar.
right, and he was concerned that the increased development would capsize it.
Oh my
And the
God.
admiral says, we do not anticipate.
He should have said, "We have a contingency for that. We'll build on the underside." So,
That's a good point. Like, we've created guy wires.
oh no, we've got a plan for that. We'll turn it into a submarine base underwater.
You know what? I just looked up more information. He has since said he was joking. He was
Right.
not joking. If you can watch that video,
Sure you were.
this man was as serious as a heart attack.
as a heart attack. Yep. Nope. That
Because it wasn't like
the
he went
I
on
was
for
kidding
minutes.
defense is the ultimate. Man, I fucked up, but I am so not going to admit it.
I admire it in a way. Yay!
But yeah, can you imagine McDonald's spending millions of dollars for lobbyists to tell everyone that fast food, and specifically McDonald's fast food, is terrible and is going to kill you?
I think that you can absolutely play 4D chess on lobby. And I'll tell you what.
You think they're playing a 4D chess game where the blowback from that is going to increase sales of burgers at Mickey D's?
Well, only if there's blowback. And most of the time, the weird things that people are lobbying for go either unnoticed, or there's just enough of a there are consequences that are indirect enough that people don't associate with it. For example,
I think they start from the foundation as, does this affect me at all? A or B, yes or no, and if they should care if it does. That's what I think a lot of people's criteria goes when they're doom scrolling, when they're looking at the news, when they're skipping around through news YouTube links or, you know, Instagram posts or whatever. They just look as like, do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Okay, I care. Is this going to affect me? Yay or nay? That's it. That's literally as far as it goes, I think, for a lot of people, because they don't really digest or research shit tons of stuff anymore. They really don't. They read headlines at best.
So, an example of this that no one talks about is how much large retailers push for, in individual states, push for increasing the minimum wage, which, virtually, almost everybody wants. Almost everybody wants, a higher minimum wage, pay those baggers a little bit more money. Yeah,
because the scaling of take home has never coincided with the cost of things that people need. It just hasn't. And it's not the inflation rate. It simply has to do with the global economy and the way it works, and how the large-scale multi-billion-dollar corporations have max advantaged everything in their favor and left absolutely fuck all for anybody else.
And that's the general perception.
That is phase one.
What the minimum wage does is it hurts small businesses.
Why don't we take our break
from the socioeconomic status here that we're currently having here in our game of
your camera's off.
No Man's Sky. Yeah, hold on, I gotta turn my thing. Okay. Yay, I'm back. Okay. All right, so phase one is complete. Jeyl, what are you at?
I am at the anomaly. Check out my status and looking good.
The phase. Are you in phase 3?
Yes.
Do you get to explore the anomaly?
Yes. Do you get to explore the anomaly in the main game?
Yeah.
What? Oh, it looks cool though.
Oh yeah, they made a lot of changes. We saw very little during the garbage thing, but the one before that we explored a little bit.
Yeah, we couldn't explore any of it in the garbage thing because we couldn't even leave the planet that we were on.
Yep. Still though. All right, so we're going to take a short break and we'll be right back after this.
Roger.
Okay, we are back.
Get your clearance, Clarence.
Roger, Roger.
Let's see here. And the game is telling me.
That's your 2 blue.
Yeah, I'm interesting that I'm part of the blue faction. Does that automatically make the character and the ship blue, or is that coincidence?
Yeah.
No, everything about you will be blue, even when you go to the character customization.
Really? They won't let you
Really?
override that?
Blue.
Oh,
That is
Blackstar, you would
correct.
hate that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so now phase 2 starts with investigating the crash swarmer, and they gave me a hyperdrive to do it.
Yes.
So let's do that.
And why have a picture of a burger on the wall?
Hey, her burgers are cool.
So yeah, so it's funny because yeah, Steven Gamers Nexus. Yeah, John Cimino like really does not like Gamers Nexus. Thinks he's his nemesis. So yeah, every time I come, oh yeah, there was a couple of videos and whatnot. Something to do with something very technical with some of the chip designs that John had some serious feelings about. And yeah, something Steve said or something about the channel postings and whatnot set him off. High tech, high nerd stuff.
What really irritated me about Gamers Nexus was how angry they are about everything, which in a lot of ways is fair.
Oh, it's totally
Because
justified. I mean, the way Bloomberg
justified
treated them,
it every
the
point.
way the industry has been going, the entire price wars with tech now. Yeah, I mean, trust me, they've got more than enough under their belt to be angry about. Nobody's questioning that.
Pretty system. I like it.
Also, like the high horse made up journalism standards that he pretends he follows. It irritates me to no end.
The fair and impartial.
Yeah, because he's not. He's not, and he can't see
Neither's
it.
Fox News, so you know what? I can't really blame him for that. He's picked an agenda and is sticking with it. And as long as you understand that he's picking an agenda and sticking with it, I don't really, see the issue. Because I guarantee you, everyone else who is lying about being fair and impartial is lying about being fair and impartial too. So you know what? What's the difference?
Well, yeah, but
so until anybody else comes out with Edward R. Murrow standards of objectivity and journalistic integrity, no, I'm sorry. They're all just swimming in the same swamp mire.
well, a real journalist, they do have standards.
Right, but he's not a journalist.
Journalism's,
He's a YouTuber. Do you know what I mean?
increasing.
So
And I know he's a YouTuber.
he's a YouTuber, so he's not a journalist. He doesn't purport to be a
don't
journalist. At least
trust
I don't
him
think he does. I could be wrong.
He does pretend he's a journalist.
Okay, well, he's a YouTuber
And he
pretending
even
to be a
released a really
journalist, not
long
a journalist
video
pretending to
talking
be a
about
YouTuber.
journalist standards that he made up.
It's also kind of weird.
It's pretty normal.
Please tell me somebody who isn't. I mean,
Yeah. I just don't feel that I can trust Gamers Nexus about any of their anything that's vaguely opinion related with them at this point.
oh no!
So
see,
obviously
I'm not
all their
commenting
reviews
on their journalism
are
or
fine.
anything. I'm commenting on the videos that they showed of the actual encounter. The actual, and you can watch these recordings. I mean, they're public. That's the most annoying thing about it, that these people said this in a public forum that you can download and watch at your heart's leisure, and it was just disturbing and frightening beyond belief. I wasn't commenting on any of the research and journalism that they were doing. I certainly wouldn't even purport it to be that. It's just that I saw this clip in one of their videos, and it was beyond disturbing. So I don't think they manipulated or did anything to that video. I mean, how and why could you? You could simply look at the original to see any difference that they made. You know what I mean? So he's not making this shit up, but it's just the absolute insanity that I saw in this meeting. Because I mean, that's literally my job. Is I do town and selectmen and school committee and all the town meetings every week.
The original Xbox.
So seeing somebody behave this way in one of those things was crazy.
Well, I mean, this certainly sounds like a fairly legitimate thing to be mad about.
Oh my God. Check it out for yourself, man, and get back to me, and you'll see why. It's literally, they were just saying, that water's dry, the sky's red, and seriously, it was that level of batshit insane.
The space station's kind of got like a little bit of a TARDIS effect.
Oh, bigger on the inside?
You're way bigger.
Well, the game
is
how they
never do that. But you know what? That's a lot of how No Man's Sky seems to work.
Oh,
I don't have a handle on the scale.
Okay,
well, all the solar systems are not to scale either. Otherwise, it would take years to get anywhere.
Brought a
true.
And I still cannot look at Nark's head without him looking like that's a chef's hat.
It absolutely looks like a chef's hat.
Okay, I'm not wrong on that. All right, I feel
on
better.
A praying mantis.
Actually, you know, it'd be kind of cool if one of these guys was a praying mantis. He's trying to operate the controls with his little, pincer arms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you imagine flying a spaceship with those? Ugh.
Yeah, it'd probably be cool.
I think it'd be hard as all hell.
Yes.
Do you know if this, I don't think this is good for anything else. This pouch of extinct bulbs, which I think is a reward I got in the last expedition. It's just a trade good, right? It's not, I don't need it.
It is just a trade good. Anything that says approximately something years old is instantly
just
sold. Should be instantly sold. Yep.
Well, I put that in there
you can
so I
still
would
have a red tool, but
money.
yeah, for this you are color coded.
Yes. And that was a good idea.
Well, the color coding I would think would make it obvious if you're running in other players of different factions, right?
Yeah.
I would think that's why they did it.
Also,
does that mean they have to change all the colors of the NPCs, or are the NPCs also members of the faction?
Well, they all look like they're solid colors now. I mean, before they all had
they weren't
different
before,
variations.
I'm sure that's a pretty simple fix.
Well, from the server side, you can't have it on the server. That's illegal.
That's right. It's illegal for No Man's Sky to have their own servers.
It's illegal for anyone to have a server. We don't know what servers are,
think
but you
that
can't have them.
As the world has gotten, in many ways, really technically savvy, it is surprising the things that they
Oh no, boomers haven't.
Understand.
Boomers gave up. Boomers got to VCRs and they are still blinking 12. Okay?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, they were fine.
Please, keep in mind, I do these meetings every day, and there's not a single one where not at least one person has been defeated by the mute button. Okay? They are not highly technical people.
This building I live in is practically a retirement community. We do get email requests for support for VCRs.
Yay!
Ta-da!
What?
Point made. So, yes. There's literally was a generational cutoff with technology where they barely figure out what they need to do with it to get their results they want. They have not embraced it, they have not mastered it, and none of them have read a manual. Not one.
The late baby boomers were in their 20s when VCRs came.
Yeah, but
I'm sure they know how to.
No, late 20s, early 30s. But the thing is, no, they don't know how to operate them. They don't know even how they work. It's fucking magic. So,
of course they do.
Bottom line,
they were recording.
Keep in mind, I've been in tech support for 30 years, man. All right, 30 years. I still have to explain to people what an aspect ratio is. All right, trust me.
That I believe.
Okay, so
it's just weird because they all know what widescreen and full screen is.
No, they don't.
But they have no idea what aspect ratio is.
No, they have no idea what it is or why it is. They're just like, why do I have these black bars? I don't get it.
Not all
that's
4x3s
the number one
created
request.
equal.
Why do I have these black bars? Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. How come?
So when I was working at the camera store, I'd have people who would bring in a camera and say, hey, this camera isn't working that I got from you guys. What's the problem with it? And I say, all right, where's the lens? And they'd say, lens? I'd say, yeah. You put the lens on. We got to test it with the lens to see what happens. And then they'd say, well, the lens is at home. And I'd put the lens on that we have, and then everything would work fine. And then they would disappear. And the owner said, yeah, they all just don't know that they have to put the lens on.
Have you run into the people who call the case of the computer the hard drive?
Yes.
I think I saw that on Dexter.
Yeah.
No. On Dexter, one of the detectives said, "Oh, we got his hard drive," and held up a power supply.
Okay.
With like the wires coming out.
To give you an idea.
But yeah, you're right. People definitely say that.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Well, to give you an idea, to this day, my father still calls DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs. They're all just CDs. They're silver round things.
People
He
still
got
ask.
the
the
CD,
CDs.
He got the CD.
So he made it to the 80s.
and then stopped. Yes. In fact, I remember the first CD. What some of the first CDs he got actually? One was
Graceland.
Graceland. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Graceland by Paul Simon. It was the first CD he bought. He bought it before he had the player. He literally bought the CD so that he would have an excuse to buy a player.
A player. Yeah.
Hey, well, look, I understand that, but that's a straight. Is he a big Paul Simon fan?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, better that than Art Garfunkel, who's also good. But Paul
Decca says
Simon
I should show him a
definitely the
Laserdisc.
one
No,
you want to
we
go for.
we were poorsies, and believe me, I wanted to get into Laserdisc until I found out that you had to flip them over and swap them during the viewing process, and I was like, no, F that.
Well, you know what? I actually had a player that did that automatically.
Well, see, the thing
Yeah,
is,
some of them
they
did.
came later on, but when they first came out, the only Laserdisc I actually got my hands on was at Emerson my freshman week. One of the guys had a player and this giant trunk of discs, and we ended up watching the Laserdisc of Blade Runner.
How was that?
And well, see, the funny thing is I'd already seen the movie a million times, so for me this was old hat. But they were all super excited and whatnot, and everybody in the room was like falling asleep, watching this on the TV in the lounge, which of course was still 480, 640 by 480. It was not even.
That sounds like a pretty normal reaction to Blade Runner.
Yeah, and I just packed
really
it in
excited
and said,
then
"Good night,
fall
guys.
asleep."
Thanks, enjoy it, bye." Because I was friggin' exhausted. I wanted to get some sleep. And my roommate, oh my God, I almost throttled him into sleep. He apparently was some big Fish fan, and this was like his first time away from home, and he just could not shut up and go to sleep. He just kept.
He just played his Fish tape.
Oh my God! No,
I'm sure it was all
he was
bootlegs.
talking about it. He was talking about the band.
The
Talking
band
about-
allows you to do that.
talking
They're not
about
really
Fish?
bootlegs.
I'm trying to go to sleep. He says, "Hey, do you like Fish?" I was like, "I can't
Nope.
say either way. I haven't heard of."
The answer is no.
Yeah, I know that should have been my answer.
Oh, yes, you're in the future now as well.
But I was wrong. I said, I don't know. Well, of course, he had to share everything about the band that was shareable. And of course, he had to do this while I'm trying to go to sleep at like 2 in the effing morning.
That's
Oh, it was awful. I didn't get any sleep that
wild.
night. It was hideous. I'm glad that I didn't get on campus like I wanted to be. Although I wish I had the meal plan. I wish I could, just not have to worry about it. But after they started finding like really horrible things in some of the cafeterias, it was probably a good idea I wasn't on the meal plan either. So
my girlfriend in the past, a past girlfriend, was on a meal plan at her university. It sucked.
yeah, it really was pathetic. I just wanted it there basically in case of emergencies, or if I was somewhere on campus where trying to even go any place I would want to or could afford was inconvenient. Do you know what I mean? I would have felt safer if I was there. If I I forgot to get money at the ATM, I forgot my wallet, whatever. I didn't have to worry about not being able to get lunch or dinner. And
That's pretty reasonable, yeah.
yeah, that was the whole point. But the expense and the quality of food was ass. So yeah, it was probably best that I didn't.
I think I found a
they were
Did
talking
your
about.
college have a bar?
I have no idea. I mean, I didn't even go. I remember one time with some friends waiting, like near in line where they were all waiting to get their food and stuff and whatnot, and it took like friggin' forever. So whatever service they had were obviously either having a bad day or it was like that all the time. I don't know, but I was only there
It might
once.
be. At the college I ultimately graduated from, they had a pretty good student union building that had stuff, and then there was a another building that had a lot of food things, and everything was nice and relatively quick. And it had the only Chick-fil-A in Michigan for a while.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's kind of good stuff. But in that girlfriend's place, so there was the cafeteria where you would use your dining plan, which would give you like the most. Somehow they managed to make French fries taste more bland than the potato.
Yep.
Oh,
Wow, that's an accomplishment.
It was really bad.
What do you
The
got?
oil
But
was
they also
sucking
had a
away the
student
flavor.
union.
I
with a
killed
bar.
a hazardous plant and a sentinel was watching.
Oh, nice.
Oh, is that what that? Oh, now you're gonna have to dig halfway
yeah.
through the mountain.
They're going to be gunning for you.
You're not. They're alerted to your presence, but they're not hostile yet.
Okay, I think this is the thing I'm looking for here. Is this crash?
And crash on the ground. The best meal I ever had at college was actually third year film 3 while on the set of the movie I was working on, and the crew, instead of like roughing it and brown bagging it or whatnot or anything, we had a DP who I think was from Finland, Sweden, Norway, one of those countries.
Okay.
Tall, blonde, and very, very vocal about his thoughts and feelings. And he dragged us to this eatery across the street from Harvard. It was this like little steakhouse place. I had the best steak and cheese sandwich I have ever had in my life. And it had actual real steak chunks in it. And yet they were absolutely melt in your mouth, buttery, smooth. It was, I don't know how they did it. It was
Now that
absolutely
would cost
spectacular.
$90.
And I've never been back, and I always wanted to.
You should go back. I bet it's closed.
I don't think it exists anymore. In fact, the Baskin and Robbins where we shot that film across the street that I ran into John Lithgow, that Baskin and Robbins is gone.
He wants me to touch the ship.
He wants to be one with the toaster.
I touched the ship.
Oh, geez. Come on.
Did you have to interface with its orifices?
Yeah. And get the gooey ichor on you.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what you gotta do next?
We got to repair this ship.
Mine copper.
The opposite.
Oh, we got to blow it up.
What's the
Well,
opposite?
not blow-
Is that the opposite of touching a thing? Is blowing it up?
Well, no, I said
No, he
repair
said-
it.
he
He
said
said the
repair it.
opposite. So the opposite of repairing it would be blowing it up.
Now you gotta rip the parts off of it.
Okay.
Decca
I mean,
has a
that's
funny.
not much different from what I normally do to things in this game.
Yeah, kind of. Decca has a funny college story. He said he had a cafeteria that offered breakfast, so I'd eat there one time. They added added a zero, so a $17 full breakfast was $170.
What?
We caught that and got a refund, but still a funny story.
Oh, man.
Wow, now that's a serious decimal point mistake.
I bet a non-zero number of college students got charged $170 for their breakfast that week.
I did have a job that, oh God, I want to say for like,
Hold on, $17 breakfast?
yeah.
Where was this?
Well, depending on the year and how much they got and how many people.
Even now, that's crazy, unless you went to the University of Hawaii.
Oh, that's not abnormal. I mean, geez, even getting a steak and cheese down at a place down the street and
Walk
everything
it back.
costs you friggin'
Walk
$20.
it back. When you grab it, pull
Okay.
it back.
You do know how much milk costs, right?
By walking backwards,
Yeah. Because
Did you do it?
you'll see there's an icon on each part you can rip off, and when you see
Oh,
that,
you got a
blue-
gravity gun and walk him away.
okay, it doesn't seem to be doing anything though. Use right. Okay.
Oh, I guess it's a
yeah,
it's a
you
stick
use
you
it-
got to
I'm
remap. Yeah, tear
Alex
down
over
with the
here
jump lifter
playing
gun.
this game with Legacy
Oh,
Southpaw.
There we go.
now use it to claim it. There you go.
Oh, he knows what it
Now
is, but
that pissed him off?
Decca, he's got
Why would
this,
that piss him
He's
off?
got this
Those are not
controller
the same.
problem
Those
with
are-
button mapping.
Those are not sentinels. Those are the House of Glass, I think. Yes, they are.
Yeah, we're fighting the vault of glass.
Apparently this was in southern Alberta.
Although
Okay.
it is worth pointing out they look just like Sentinels,
yeah.
even having the same shield outlines.
Yeah. So wait a minute, is Alberta Canada? So is this Canadian dollars?
Yeah, it's Canadian.
So what's that in real money?
12.
Oh, okay.
Well, it
So-
depends on the year.
Well, that's
But,
see,
you know.
that was my question, and if it was fairly recent, then I could say, all right, that
There-
sounds pretty
there's-
reasonable.
They're Sentinels if Microsoft bought them out, so they're now the X Sentinels.
Oh, that's right. DirectX Sentinels officially.
Do you know when I was in Canada at my sister's place when she was going to Concordia, I was up there with mom one time, and we ordered a pizza, and I went down to get it from the guy, and I went to pay him, and I wanted to give him a tip, but I had no idea what to tip him because I had all these strange coins. I had no idea what the F I was looking at.
Strange. They're the same coins. What?
No. The ones that we had and everything were all strange denominations and or sizes and shapes.
They're the same size and shape.
No, sir, they were weird.
Are you sure you weren't in like Italy?
No, I've never been to Italy. I've never been.
The penny is the same size as our penny, and it's brown. The nickel's the same size as our nickel, and it's silver.
right, but the values
The
are
dime's the same
different
size as our dime.
in American. So
Are they going to launch?
They're-
Oh crap!
their
Oh, boy,
numerical
that's-
tip values would be different than our numerical tip values. You understand what I'm
Animals
saying?
angry. Animals angry. Animals angry.
Yeah, I
the,
guess.
the
Is
exchange
math
rate,
different in Canada?
huh?
You're saying that math is different in Canada?
No, the exchange rate is different in Canada. And keep in mind, this
It
was
is
in the-
amazing,
was,
by the way, that this
was in the
works.
early aughts, I think.
Oh, no, he's not mad.
No, he's dead.
Okay.
You can't be mad
Jeyl,
when you're dead.
Is this swarm
Yeah.
going to attack me every time I pull a thing off this thing, or just the first time?
You know, this is a true story, so I'm gonna tell it the way I saw it.
The answer is yes.
They never attacked me.
Right. Which leads me to believe that because it's Narc, yes, it'll happen every single time.
Yes.
But it looks like that was just the three of them.
Oh, Leo, looks all right. Got a World War II plane up there, but they're totally fine.
I saw that too.
No, those guys are just in orbit. No, they just have wings. Dick is like, you got a handful of commemorative coins?
Nope. No. Oh.
No, one of them was actually like a full $1 too. So I mean, yeah, there was a serious discrepancy on wanting to make sure that he got. Yeah, the loony was 1 and the toonie was 2. Yeah, see, I had a bunch of those, and I'm like, what the F?
Those are dollar coins.
Yeah.
We have those too.
I've never used it. I've worked retail for a very long time. Never had a $1 coin once.
What?
I've
Never.
had a lot of dollar coins, and I
Yeah,
got
I use dollar
never.
coins all the time.
Highest I ever had was a quarter, and most people, I hate to say it, use
Well, come on, that's not-
debit or
that's not
credit
true.
cards.
Like Meme had $50 and dollar.
No, I mean at work.
he's talking about
I'm
at
not
the
talking
store.
about what random old people have in shoe boxes. I'm talking about retail in the real world, and nobody in all my years of retail ever used a $1 coin, not once.
But let me hit you with something that might tell you a little bit about me.
There's no. There's
when
no
I go to the bank and
tray
get
for the
cash.
$1 coin, dude. Where the hell would you
What
put it?
tray do you have to have? It's $1. Oh, tray. Yeah,
They're
all right.
quarters,
Fair.
dimes, nickels, and pennies. There's no $1 coin slot. What are you talking about?
Some of them do have the dollar coins.
No, they don't. They may have an extra
they
one,
do.
but there's no one delineated for $1 coins.
Well, yes, the extra one is
Yeah.
where you put your.
It's where you put your
half
rolls of
dollars,
quarters and your rolls of dimes and your rolls of nickels.
Oh, let's go underneath.
I never put them underneath. Why would you put them underneath? You can't get at them if they're underneath.
It was one of these things. There was
yeah,
one of these stations
I
right,
don't know, it's
right next
open.
door.
That looks like a Forerunner location, but also not.
Yeah,
think it
they
matters.
have
I
a
don't
bunch
think
of
I need
different
anything from
stations
there.
now.
So when I go to the bank and get cash, I say, "How many dollar coins do you have?" And then they'll say, "I think 75." Then I say, "I would like $75 in dollar coins, please." and then that's what I do. So I got a big old pile of dollar coins on my.
Hey,
counter.
Jeyl.
Yo,
Strategy question. Okay, so I'm now on my way to the Atlas interface. Looks
Yes.
like this total journey is 1, 2, 3, 4 more jumps. In your remembrance, is it worth stopping off at these, or should I just go through as far as I can go?
it's worth it. This is the type of expedition you're going to be on for a while, so it's good to get all the extra spaces and stations and materials if needed.
Yeah,
They just-
you don't
they
want
just
to
gave
jump
me
ahead.
5
There's probably plenty
inventory
of things in the
slots.
system you want to get.
And mostly the reason I stop in a system, I'm not, it's not my destination, is to get an inventory slot.
Oh, now Deca says debit and credit tips are insane in Canada right now. It's considered common practice to pay 15% tip minimum. Well, that's okay because I usually tip 20.
That's always been the minimum. What are you talking about?
Well, the options that they have for a lot of things is lower. They usually go, 10, 12, 15. So that's
Okay,
the high end. Or
Funk?
considered high end.
Bunk?
Yes.
I got a question.
Triangle.
Since you care about the dollar coin so much, who was on the dollar coin?
It depends.
It depends how fast he can look it up on the internet. Check his clacking noises.
Like, the United States dollar coins depends on the year.
Yeah, Deca says minimum used to be 10. Yeah, 10, 12, 15 is usually what you see in the apps these days.
The U.S. at
Okay, Mr.
2000 post.
Post 2000, it depends. So
Clackety clack, clack, clack.
in
He's looking it
recent
up.
years, they put together a series of dollar coins that focus
You're
on
just
the
reading off a
president. So
gosh darn article now. There's no
Of
way
course he
everyone
is.
knows that for.
Everyone
Reading
knows about dollar
Wikipedia.
coins.
He's looking it up on. I told you he's looking it up online.
I do not need it. So they've had in recent years, there's been some focused on presidents. So, like, for example, the most recent time I went to the bank, I just got 50 of them that were Franklin Pierce. Like, fuck, Pierce.
What?
Who even talks about this guy?
What machine do you put
when
dollar
the dollar
coins
coin
in?
was reintroduced, which I believe was 99, not 2000, but I could be wrong about that. When the dollar coin was reintroduced, they put Sacagawea on the front.
You mean Sacagawea?
Yeah, whatever.
Sacagawea. Is that how her name is pronounced?
I don't know. That's always how
I
I've
don't
always
know.
heard it.
Every example of how to pronounce her name uses upside down E's, and I don't know how to pronounce that as a way to pronounce it.
Upside down E.
Yes. That's.
You mean a schwa?
I looked it up.
Wait,
I looked
hold
up
on.
on Wikipedia, and every attempt to say this is how you pronounce it, they use an upside down E. I don't know what that is.
All right, let me see what the IPA pronunciation of this is.
It's basically the linguistic equivalent of going down the highway and running across a blinking yellow and red illuminated sign.
Do whatever you want.
You have no
Right.
idea what the fuck that's supposed to represent.
Or, I think it's probably more accurately equivalent of seeing a name from the British Isles somewhere in New England.
Well,
You
yeah,
have
where they spell
no
color
idea.
with a U.
There's a. Oh, sorry.
They spell center with R-E, which I've never understood.
Oh, what, in Canada?
Well, in anywhere in, using the British spelling.
Yeah. But Canada's spelling is weird because some of their spellings are British and some,
Yeah, some are
Aren't.
French.
well, and some are American.
Yeah.
Like, for example, tire. In England, it's spelled with a Y.
With a Y,
and
yeah.
In Canada, it's spelled with an I.
Yeah.
As we know from their the best store in the world, Canadian
Tire.
which sells everything.
Not just tires.
Yeah. There was a
Yeah.
reviewer,
They sell Canadians.
a really
Yeah, pretty much.
a really good Star Trek reviewer who made the joke that Russia was so poor that they ran out of letters and used numbers as letters to compensate. That's why I sometimes see 3s in their words.
Well, see, the funny thing is I just don't know where they got the idea of the choices that they made for their symbology and how that translates acoustically in the speech.
Well, it's all from Greek.
I know, but it's like you want to smack them too, because a lot of stuff and whatnot, just especially for modern English translations, it doesn't make any sense to me. And maybe that's just my English-speaking brain looking at the ones I've grown up with and thinking, well, that's the standard.
Wait, modern English translations of what?
Just letters, just the symbology, just literally how the flow and design of the characters are. When I look at Russian and I see the symbols and
It means transliteration.
That sound does not look the way that's supposed to, because my mental interpretation is totally a different shape.
I know what you're saying, and you know I get it, but the worst one is going from
I can free up two. I can free up 2 slots
probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't worry about
slots.
it. Bunk, I just wanted to point out at this point that like they're spending so much time looking at signs in Cyrillic. There are now some signs in English that I cannot read the proper way. One of which is this fancy grocery store. I think it's a grocery store or a restaurant. I think it's catering to like vegans and stuff. It's called Chopped. CHOPT. And unfortunately, because the Cyrillic N is an H and the Cyrillic R is a P, that just looks to me like snort. It's like you walk by that and I'm like, hey honey, you want to go to snort?
Does she laugh every time, or does she roll?
No, not every time. The first time out of that, she's like,
no, that's funny. No, that's funny. I would really.
And I had the reverse
really
problem when I first got there. Like the biggest grocery store in Almaty was the Turkish store called Ram Store. But again, because of the PR situation, it looked like Ham Stop. So it's like, hey, you want to go to Pam Stop?
I like it. That's cool. Here's one that I have, which is very specific, and I'm sure it's only me. But there is a company that has a skyscraper in a city near me, not Detroit, one of the suburbs, and they put their company name on it with the stylized logo, which is all in lowercase. And I think the company is called like Apexion. And so it sounds Greek, and it's all in lowercase, so it looks Greek. And I can't help but saying it in my head, Greek. And I have nobody to share that with because no one would care. And it's also not that different. You know, there's an R in there, and then but it's that irritates me. But obviously, what would they care? Speaking of Greek, when you're looking at a euro, so it says euro on it. In every country in the European Union, it just says euro, except for Greece, where it says apo. And so people in other countries sometimes call them apos. I've heard it in Germany and Spain. So it might be a European Union-wide joke. Maybe somebody can tell me if that's true. Apo.
Oh, what was the bar that the Scots absolutely loved in Boston that suddenly became a massive hit? Hold on.
Was it a documentary starring its owner, Mayday Malone?
Time to land. Get out of there.
Yeah, I hit a sentinel ship or something.
Oh, no way.
I hit something I should not have hit. Here we go. Come on. Coming in hot.
Hey, what happens if you slow down while you're landing? Or is it automated?
It's automated.
It's automated. When when you approach the entrance, like an autopilot thing.
Yeah. So when you land in the spaceship, are they like out there waiting for you, or do they forget about you?
They forget about you. You can, if you find here's something. If you find a frigate that you like to have as your main frigate, and it's not the class you want, you go into the station and come out until it's the class you want.
That's the game.
Okay, it was a liquor store. I'm sorry. Apparently, all the Scots, you remember when they were down over here for the Cup?
World Cup.
There was a liquor store called Joby Liquors. And apparently...
Joby. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Joe don't always be liquors, but sometimes he do.
Joby apparently is a slang term in Scotland for shit.
No.
Swear to God, Jobby, Jobby, or Joby, Jobbie, slang for shit in Scotland. So when they saw that there was a liquor store called
Wait, is it
Shit Liquors,
is it slang for shit in Scotland,
Yeah.
or is it slang for shit
Scotland.
in Scotland?
no, it's
That would be
it's
great.
slang
Just
for
for people
shit
in
in
Newcastle
Scotland.
just talking about stuff in Scotland,
Yeah.
calling it jobby. Yeah, you were absolutely right.
Well, the funny thing is that this is a
Confirmed
liquor
by
store.
Urban Dictionary in 2004. Here's the example sentence. I'm in a jobby mazel. That film was pure jobby, Samiria wee jobby. Or for instance, Tartna oozes in a kunsel scheme. I well ye can a Polish a jobby.
Can we clip that?
You got to say it with more emphasis. Actually, I was hoping that we would get some audio of him straining on the toilet because I wanted Narc to put that on the soundboard.
Okay, so I got it. Give me 1 second. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
You doing aerobic?
I don't know. I thought it was like
80.
calisthenics or something.
Okay. When I saw a frigate that I really liked, I landed on the station and went back to it a total of 82 times before it became an S-class.
Holy crap.
Was that worth it?
Yeah, well,
It was worth it. It's still the same freighter I use today.
Right, but what you could have done is save the game.
Frigate or freighter?
What's the one that you can build in, and you can have a lot of other freighters follow it?
Like you only
It
get
might
one
be-
freighter in the game. You can only have one freighter at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, one freighter. It was a freighter.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could have saved the game.
That I can see being worth it.
Launched an editor,
No,
changed it to an S, and then
No.
saved the file.
no,
And that would have saved you. How many did the 80 trips take you in real time?
no. This was
Well, no,
worth
it did take time. I just want to know how much.
Yeah,
This
she's
was worth
wearing
it.
rabbit ears. Oh,
I would
Wait,
like to
wait,
correct my
how
correction.
long have they had advertising kiosks in here?
Ever since this update in the station.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
They've been around a while.
Hey, that's some monetization.
Well,
Once they
here's
get
the
rid of
thing.
that aura bash,
They're
and then put on real
in-universe
stuff.
ads, but sooner or later they're going to be changed to something else.
correct Mundo. That's going to be Burger King. soon.
Yeah, it's going to be Burger King. It's going to be McDonald's. It's going to be Jack in the Box.
Okay, so
I don't think so. No,
off
man.
top
Like
of my
this is
head-
still owned by the original developer. Like Sony invested in them, but Sony doesn't own the rights.
Oh yeah,
to No
but
Man's Sky.
sooner or later, you know they're going to cash out. They're going to want to
I mean-
retire. They're going to want to make their money and get their fuck off cash
They
and head to a
already
beach
did.
somewhere.
I
They
mean,
might
yeah, they
not.
may sell
Who
it.
is that guy, Stewart or whoever, the boss? He seems pretty young. He's like in his 30s, right?
Yeah, but the Mojang guys, they sold Minecraft. You know what I mean? They
I mean, yeah.
They
it's
cashed
There's
in.
no fuel.
Notch is a kind of a weird guy.
Yep.
Hey, name me someone in the games or computer industry that isn't.
I would say Notch is weirder than most.
Normal
Antimatter,
people
antimatter
don't
housing.
reside here.
Boogie fever.
It's like that
That's
ancient
true.
map listing, beyond this point be weirdos.
I could save you 2 slots there, Narc.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, you see it's like, all right, 2 slots above your cursor right now. You have one crystal and another crystal next to it. Good. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot there's going to be a delay. So there we go. All right, it's the second to last and third to the last. Use those.
Oh yeah, yeah. To just break them open.
Well, now keep in mind, you're going to have to do this 80
Analyze.
times.
Analyze.
Boom.
Thank you.
All right, so do you approve of the organizing tool?
Yes.
So do I.
Trace of lightning. Wow, that is definitely a weird multi-tool.
It looks like it's the one from the industrial waste
Yeah, the garbage one.
expedition.
Yeah,
It's
it looks
yeah.
like a...
Yeah, that's not what your multi-tool actually looks like. It's in that omni pulling tool mode right now.
Mm.
They all
Okay.
every multi-tool will look like that when it's in that mode.
Ew, gross. Can you unmode it?
Heck yes.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm all for doing things in the game and whatnot. And there was a time when there was a ship that I particularly wanted to get, and found that you could actually rotate through the different classes by traveling on a particular latitude and going over the crash point on the ship on the planet. And as long as you kept going on that same latitude, you would come back to it. And after a certain amount of time, it would change. So literally all you had to do was keep orbiting the planet over and over and over and over and over again, and you would find a ship of the class and the specs that you would want in the style that you want. And I did that, changing ships, because I didn't buy mine. I literally would get a crash shipped, repair it, fly it, go to the next one, and on and on and on until I got the one that I want. And I did do that for a very, very long time. So I understand the motivations and the purism of doing it, but after I did it that one time, I went to editing save files. So,
Hey, listen,
that literally
that's fair.
took days.
Above all, have fun.
Oh, I was having fun, but
Okay, we're here
it's
to
just-
give goop to the giant ball.
Yes, we need answers about what the heck this glass culty thing is.
The Vex.
I don't know. It says nothing, so we don't know.
Sticky metal.
It looks pretty metal.
What, like
Song of-
limousine?
A song of honey and iron, which is obviously the new,
It's a new
Romero
romantic
book.
the new Game of Thrones book. Yeah.
God, I hope not.
Catastrophic organ failure. Oh, you die.
Well, you're a robot, so thank goodness you don't have any.
Like, look, you're getting all your Destiny lore mixed up. First you say this is from the Vault of Glass, and then you say it's the Hive or Uncontained. I mean, look, keep it straight, guys. Come on.
Make up your mind. Pick
Read-
your faction, will you?
Read some Grimoire cards or something.
Hey, keep it on the road. Where are the tubes back here?
Unknowable entity.
I can't wait till Funk gets those jokes.
Never happened.
I wish,
Oh, yeah.
I wish we.
Hey,
I
it's
wish
going to
we could-
happen tonight. Or
Oh,
something.
it's gonna happen tonight. Okay.
The Hive of Glass is
The
coming.
Hive of Glass.
Oh, okay. Now they're just mashing shit together.
Yeah, exactly. I do kind of wish there was something deeper and more thematic and not simply just surface and mysterious about the lore of this game. I strongly suspect that there just isn't, you know.
How would they do that though?
I don't know.
I
I don't know that there would be a way to do it. I mean,
See, Funk,
difficult.
what
how
you should
Destiny
have said was
turned out
Cabal
is
of
an
Crota.
indication of how hard that is to do, even when you throw a lot of writers, a lot of very good ones at the problem.
Oh, Deca says this is where things get real.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
In terms of what,
Oh,
combat?
really?
Oh,
Don't ask.
am I gonna
don't
get
ask,
jumped?
Don't ask. Deca, don't say anything.
Crap.
Oh, no.
All right, well, look, I got to make sure I've collected my rewards before I get to the ship. Then I can't just leave the room.
I'd
Confront
also
the
This
say
Hive
is when
of
you get the
Glass.
assignment to mine 5,000 copies.
The reward for which is a bunch of
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
storage.
You have a divine reward before this you haven't collected either.
Oh yeah,
Man,
weapon
it's a hard time
upgrades.
doing that in
A
order.
bunch of weapon and shield upgrades. So yeah,
Uh-oh.
so they're
Deca's
about.
capitalizing spoilers,
I am about to get ganked.
probably.
Yeah. That's the Doom ammo room problem.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't Marathon
Upgrade for
have
the
one?
Infernif.
What is a
Woohoo!
Doom ammo room, Funk?
If you
A
if you
room
walk
in the
into-
game
if you're
Doom
playing
where they
Doom-
give you a lot of ammunition because they're about to gank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
They don't give you bullets unless there's something to shoot.
kind of like that one.
that was
Kind of like the area
mostly a
where
thing
you-
in Doom 3, but even in the original Doom, there were times like, oh, I got a really good gun. Oh no.
like Pathways into Darkness, when you find the Nazis that actually have the machine guns, and that's the room where you have to open the door to. Oh my God, there are monsters everywhere.
Yeah, shouldn't it be O to nose? That was the standard back in the day.
Oh, and no.
Yeah, don't you remember
I haven't
that?
thought about that
From
in
the
a long
forum?
time. Oh my God.
That brings back memories, doesn't it?
What is this an upgrade for?
God
For the Infernite.
Damn.
Oh, it's another.
Total
Speak
cannon
is
count.
stupid.
Basically, you shoot more and more faster. You're more like the Blue Thunder every day.
Yeah, I love the Infernite. I think that's probably my favorite gun of the game. For
It could go.
the ships.
It could It can go so fast, the sound overlaps itself into silence.
Yeah, it's
I
awesome.
wanted to be using it, but honestly, I was getting so much more mileage out of the rocket launcher.
Well, see,
that I was
you were
using
with
that
the
more.
rockets
But we'll
simply
see.
because of the
With these
proximity
upgrades.
explosions on multiple targets. So that I sort of get. The other one is more precise for swamping singular ships.
Okay. Launcher and shield. Okay, make sure shield is up, hyperdrive is up, pulse engine is
Now,
up.
the other one,
Okay.
if you're going to run into a lot of those multi-swarm things, you might want to invest in the space equivalent of the shotgun.
I don't have that yet. I haven't bought. I
I know.
haven't bought anything. I've only been going on what the expedition gives me. What I'm really missing, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
is the combat autopilot, because that's lost somewhere in my controls issue.
There's a combat autopilot?
Yes, there is, and mine is currently bound to the same key that decelerates my craft. So even though I'm tracking these targets, I'm also standing very, very still in
So
space.
wait a minute. So what does the autopilot do?
It basically moves you to the best position to fire on the enemy, so that you don't do it.
Really?
It's kind of like an easy mode for beginners.
Oh my God. I didn't even know it existed
No,
for
it's
one.
it's the standard mode for anybody who ain't got time for this shit.
I'm sorry. To me, that is the shit you want to be doing, is the actual piloting stuff. So
And I'm a pretty good pilot in this game.
Narc would
Okay,
hate
see,
DCS.
I've got it. I've got it bound to X, but I think it's not working.
Well, that's assuming X is
Maybe-
actually X on your controller. Oh, Deca says, unrelated to anything and everything, did you hear about the new Commodore
Yeah,
flip phone?
we were actually making fun of that last week.
Yeah, that was cute. Standard for people who have never played Star Fox. I've never played Star Fox. I've watched people play Star Fox, but I mean, our flight stuff would probably start at what? The Star Wars arcade?
I don't
X-Wing?
I don't think Star Fox came out on the Commodore, so that's Nintendo property.
No, I know, but that's why we don't.
You guys
here we go.
used to talk about that Amiga game, which was
Star
which
Glider
that
2.
was-
Yeah, but that was mouse controlled. That wasn't controller controlled.
Oh,
Here they come.
Yeah, Star Glider 2 was the balls.
Target Hive core for critical damage.
Cool.
Out of range.
Try
We
spinning.
need better
That's a
range.
good trick.
Can't you accelerate the engines? You know, forward, speed up, fast.
This is it.
Fast we go. Oh man, that's awesome! Yeah,
Oh,
Whoa.
they've got a wave motion gun. That's not good.
sweet. Oh man, I am so bummed I'm not playing this right now. Dude, why don't you go to first person?
I
guess we
never
get a
played this
wider
game in
view.
first person.
Oh really?
I do play
arcade's
this.
first person. You know this.
I do
Move-
it sometimes for the combat.
move it.
I find it very immersive.
Move it, Narc. Atlas is at 61% integrity.
What?
It's shooting at the Atlas station.
Yeah, it's fucking up your home
Oh.
base.
What happens if it gets destroyed?
Well,
Yes.
Atlas is kind of the brains of this whole existence that No Man's Sky is
Yeah.
in.
Oh man, you've got no shield, dude.
Yeah, but like, who cares?
It doesn't seem to have taken any damage at all from me shooting at it.
I can just see you in the Millennium Falcon.
Look at your
when
quest objective
Alderaa's
now.
destroyed, and you're sitting
I
back going,
I can't
who cares?
look at my quest objective
Right.
now. I can barely stop myself from being killed.
Yeah, Narc is not exactly what you'd call a high quality defensive or offensive fighter.
Hive of Glass cannot be defeated. Face the Atlas station. Face the inevitable.
Ooh, you're gonna die.
Okay,
Listen,
The first thing it told me to do was target this thing. And now it's like, oh no, you can't target that thing.
doesn't make a lot of sense.
Best shards detected 4.
You guys want some good dollar coin trivia?
Atlas interface destroyed.
Bye, Atlas. We hardly knew ye.
Right. See, nothing happens.
Well, we have to, accept our new alien overlords here.
Oh.
All right, was that
now you're
supposed to
warping.
happen or what?
Oh, wow. You got a game over.
Well, I think you failed. Yeah, I think you died. I think. Or
No,
I should have said
but
Atlas
was that
died.
this game
supposed to
had
happen?
game overs. Oh, you think it might be a scripted event?
Probably.
Yeah, that would make sense why you couldn't damage them.
Well, yeah, especially when it basically says you should shoot this thing, and then you waste all your ammo shooting on that thing, and then the damage never goes down. So,
Right.
Wow, they put you through a portal? Oh, wow.
Yeah, to southern
Oh,
Wyoming.
wow.
wow. Okay,
We're
trippy.
getting to see the destroyed
Oh.
planet with you on it.
Yeah, they chased me here, I guess.
Great.
I think this planet might be rotating too fast.
Something's up with the day and night cycle. What is going on? What are we looking at?
Not sure.
Oh, wow, this is getting trippy.
Dale's being quiet. Obviously, he just wants us to experience this.
Yes, he just wants us to experience the wonder,
whatever
the
it
awe,
is.
the confusion.
It's just like a Doctor Strange comic, man.
You can speak, and just by coincidence, you can do these sort of things in Star Fox as well.
Be confused? Oh, I guess you died. Well, I guess you got to start over.
What language do you think the game is learning to program
I gotta
in?
say though, right? Like for instance, like when Nier Automata did this kind of crap, like I was absolutely down for it, right? I mean,
You were totally into it, if I
kinda knew
recall
it was
correctly.
coming. I really enjoyed how they did it. But to do this way, you're really presuming their level of interest. I can imagine there's a bunch of people who did that encounter, got this screen, and said, "Okay, get out of here. I don't know what you
the
want
F?
from me, game.
Yes.
This isn't fun. Go away."
Yes, the filthy casuals that play very randomly picked it up and said, "Ooh, cool event. Let's try this." And
Well, you got to get through the screens. Maybe you'll load in with all your stuff.
Okay,
I
I will
doubt it.
say this. I will say this. The event did bug on me because another player was very committed to trying to destroy the glass, even though the objective clearly states the glass cannot be destroyed.
It's destroyed. Yeah.
But I
The way
can
he was-
admit, you put me into combat, I'm not looking at that part of the screen anymore. And Destiny has the same problem, right? Where they
this
put
is not
this
about-
tiny
this is not
text
about
line
you-
where they're telling
this
you
is,
stuff.
This is not about you missing that, Narc. This is not about you missing that. This is about another player during my playthrough that wasn't getting the message, and every time he was attacking, the Hive ship would clock out every time
Yeah,
he got hit.
but-
So he
but I'm
was
saying
delaying
He was
the cutscene
probably
from happening.
not getting it for the same reason I wasn't getting it, which is that
Yeah.
he looked at the text when the encounter started, and then he's doing combat, which means he's looking at other parts of the screen, and you can't take your eyes off that to look at the other part. And honestly, even having seen it where it said, I'm like, okay, but I realize there's a difference here between the diegetic and the non-diegetic interface, right? Is this line on the screen, is this the game designer telling me how to play the game, or is it the characters in the game world talking to my character in the game world, right? It's obviously a diegetic thing when it starts out saying, defeat the Hive of Glass. And then later on it tells you, oops, I guess you can defeat Hive of Glass. And when it does that within the context of the fiction, it can be interesting because it's like, something changed, something new happened. And as a player, you can be looking at the designer saying, I don't know how you want me to play you now, game. What are you doing?
Today's
Well,
secret
well,
word
well-
is Diegetics by L. Ron Hubbard.
Well,
I say that name on
the
the
other
stream
trick-
all the damn time.
I know.
The
You need to
other-
stop that.
The other trick that they also told you that it shows you the limit, they still have big limits on their engine. They can't make this fully 100% cinematic because it also said the glass can't be defeated. Look at the Atlas station, face the inedible. That's basically telling you to look at the Atlas station so you can see it explode.
Right.
But
It's-
if
you're going to die already. It doesn't matter what you do.
if the game if the engine could control you to look at it by itself, I bet
it
they
would do it,
have.
but it can't. So you're free
Well,
to not pay
I mean-
attention to what they want you to look at.
They could, I mean, they've taken control now. They could have put in a cutscene of the Atlas exploding, before the last sequence we watched.
They could have given you a better ship too,
or
but they
you
decided
could-
not to.
Or you could end the combat encounter, stop overloading the player with information relating to the combat encounter, and then shall tell you, what's happened.
Now,
Oh, you know
Deca
what I would have
says,
done?
huh?
I would have just said, Atlas is in trouble. Regroup with them, and then if you faced
Yeah.
toward it and got into a certain distance, then it would explode.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
They tell you should go and land again, and then blow it up right before you land, so you can't. Then you'd guarantee
that would
the
be really
player is
good.
looking at it. That would work.
Yeah.
Now, Deca
That'd be
says,
really
don't
good, Jeyl.
worry,
Did
this
you
is
write
all
them an email?
progress. Welcome to the war. So is this
Yeah.
now just you entering the next stage of this, or did you really die and are starting from the beginning again?
No, you are not. You are not dying and starting from the beginning again. This is that you
Okay.
have progressed.
But you,
Okay.
you could forgive a player from basically
For not
putting the
knowing
controller
this.
down at
Sure.
the screen and walking away. Because
Oh,
if
totally.
they
Like I
expect
said-
what
like I
happens
said.
next to be what happened last time you did this, they would be like,
Yeah.
well, what am I even
Well,
bothering?
the fact that you've played this game for about 10 years, but you couldn't follow the instructions that they intended you to see the Atlas station explode. Absolutely, I would forgive a player for interpreting this to mean, did I just lose all my game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's literally what I thought happened when
Did
this
they-
popped up again.
Did they do a roguelite expedition at one time? I'm trying to forget whether that was something that actually happened or...
I'm trying to forget too.
I can't recall, and I've done most of all these expeditions, like except
Jeyl,
for the first
does it
two.
matter how I answer the question? I mean, am I going through the whole questionnaire here again?
Answer them opposite.
It doesn't matter because your faction's already picked, and what you start with is what you're committed to at this stage.
Doesn't matter. I'm a
Okay,
nihilist.
so I answered differently, and then it's just like, no. No, you answered wrong.
No. Oh, that's interesting.
What is this? Second stage bank authentication? What the fuck?
Also, I went into accessibility and told it to turn off the white fades, and it still does them.
I know. It's like, oh my god, they're like super Bungie fans who want to burn out your retinas.
We're on Nerd Nerf Herder Major.
Oh my god, who named this planet?
It's cool. It's a good name.
Well, they couldn't steal
Again,
Hoth.
I would
so-
also say, as a 10-year player of the game, this is how the game starts. So you would expect a broken ship with nothing on it right after this.
only
Okay, Blackstar.
if it's named Scruffy looking.
Blackstar,
What?
where in the Star Trek movies is Planet Hoth named?
What system?
Where is it?
No, what movie in the Star Trek movies? I'll give you like the original 6 original crew.
I don't
Empire.
think, I
What
don't
are you-
think
what are we
Hoth
talking
is
about?
ever named in the Star Trek movies, Jeyl. I think you'll find
It is.
In the
It
Star
is.
Trek movies?
Yes.
From Empire. We're talking
the
about
Star
the same
Trek
planet in
Empire's
Empire.
not a Star
Interesting.
Trek
Who
movie.
Yes.
said it? Kirk or Spock?
I said what I said. Star Trek,
Yeah.
the original series crew, the 6 movies, Star Trek the Motion Picture, Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan, Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock, Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, Star Trek 5, The Final
That's what I'm
Frontier,
saying.
Star Trek 6,
I'm just
Zero
telling
Country.
Blackstar that that's not a Star Trek movie, so it can't be.
I just thought he misspoke there for a second.
that was what I thought, but I think he's being intentionally cheeky.
That is what I thought as well.
Okay, see?
All right, tell us.
Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, when Spock is doing his test, he says T Planet Hoth.
No, T Planahoth.
Yeah,
Not-
that's a reference to the planet Hoth from The Empire Strikes Back.
I thought it was D. Hasselhoff.
Okay, but
I
that's not
really
the character
misunderstood
making a
that
reference
movie.
to a planet called Hoth. That's a writer saying, "I've seen Star Wars."
Yes.
Exactly. And hey, the fact that he was able to
We're
hide it
stuck
like
with it.
that made the reference work.
And now we
Right,
know
but
Spock
that
is
was-
related to Sherlock Holmes.
That was
writer
rewritten as
said, "I
a
read
proper name
Sherlock
of a
Holmes."
Vulcan. So
Okay, it's damn cold out here, so I gotta.
yeah, you're in the negative
heck outta here.
60s, negative 50s.
So
yeah.
your ship is broken. So this is faking you like it's a completely new game.
I think they're just using existing game mechanics to get you from one
Well,
stage to the
okay,
next.
they've used this theme before. They were talking before about how my character is fragmented. My ship didn't recognize who I was. Again, it's one of these meta things where they're talking about, the relationship between the player and the character.
You totally forgot your bank pin.
So I think what they're suggesting here is that this is another fragment of me. This is some
oh,
industrial
okay.
waste. I don't need that.
Well, I admire their.
Have you tried
ambition.
summoning your ship?
No, but it told me where it was, so I figured I'd walk to it.
Deca saying people keep forgetting the two were made with the same effects company and they'd throw cheeky references. He says, but Jeyl is wrong about the T Planahoth.
Oh no!
Yep. So Jeyl, throw
Nerd
down.
battle. Fight it out.
Nerd
nerds.
battle.
That's it. That's it.
Question versus Jeyl.
Now, was I right about my D Hasselhoff?
I think that's just you being funny.
No, I think they really liked Knight Rider.
My boss really loves Knight Rider. He's actually bit.
Oh, you know, I was just gonna
built
say
not one but two kit cars.
I was just
No
gonna say
way.
nobody
Yes.
really
Oh, dude, I'll
likes
show you the
Knight
photos.
Rider,
Hold
but
on.
Then I remembered about Wes.
Hey, look, I loved Knight Rider when I was 8. What a great show. And you know, they had that reboot of Knight Rider in like 2008 or maybe 2010 or 2012. It's in the 2000s.
It was 2001, I think. Oh, you mean the remake? No, that was 2008. the movie, I think, was 2001.
They had a Knight Rider movie?
Yeah. Oh, well, they brought him back and they had to pull kit out of a parts scrap parts bin. They tried to install him in his.
I remember. I saw
his
that.
Chevy 57, and
God.
they tried to put him in the new Firebird, which just looked like ass. I never liked the new Firebird. I always prefer the classic one.
Get a load of this guy.
Oh wow, I found photos of his Stig costume. Let's see, Four Seasons. Oh,
hope
kit
you're
car. Here we go.
friendly.
Here we go.
Look at this guy. Look at that.
I've even got movies.
He's kind of cute.
Yep. I've even
guy's
got
cool.
movies
Got a cool
of
hat.
He's got
the
like
effects.
predator jaws.
I think he's cute. He's just walking around, being a cool guy with a hat. Hey, how are you?
Okay, slideshow. Okay, I can do a slideshow.
Ship. Where is?
You looking at slideshows?
No, I'm making a slideshow. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Of Wes's kit?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, a series of his photos. Yeah.
260. Yeah, I mean, it's only 266 away. I'm just gonna walk.
Protection fully.
Oh, I'm at somebody's base.
Oh, go steal their stuff. Steal their boat.
Got a flag. So yeah, so somebody built a base at where they started on this planet. So I've got all the starting stuff here. And my ship, plus their base. Microprocessor. Nothing.
Here, I'm gonna make my life
Nothing-
easy and
nothing,
just put these
tra-la-la.
on here.
Oh no, not him. You said we're so often. Wonder what your basis for comparison is.
Communication station. I like the topography. Another Atlas ball.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, okay. I did that last place. You can get lost.
Oh, interesting.
Again, that's another one of those choices that I do not think does anything.
Oh. You don't think you just quit the quit the game?
All right, he's got a portal. He's got a portal, and he's got a refiner. All right, now let's see.
So when did you start being able to see the stuff that the other dudes had built, like in Fallout 76?
Remember the guy who devved this basically said it was going to have multiplayer, but then said the universe was so big you'd never see anybody, and then it turned out he was just kind of flat out lying about that, and then there was no multiplayer in the game. And then they gradually added in multiplayer features. Like first they made it so that like you could visit your friends' games as a disembodied ball and kind of observe their base builds and other stuff. And then that was a bridge to the full multiplayer they have now, where you can join somebody else's game. Quest completion and all that stuff is still separate. Like everybody has to complete their own quests themselves. But the good news is that the ship no broken. So they did not kill me. They did not take any of my stuff. They didn't break any of my shit. So it's all good, but you could be forgiven for assuming that's what they were doing to you when they blew up the Atlas.
I think they took a calculated risk on that one.
I also
but it's
think they may be overestimating the average player's identification with the Atlas. I'm like, okay, blow it up. Like the Anomaly, that's a different thing. A space station, that's a different thing. You can blow up as many Atlas interfaces as you want. Not gonna bother me much.
They do attack space stations.
Yeah, see, that would get me, right? I mean, because we've seen active stations, abandoned stations, pirate stations. If they do a thing where a station you've been using, in a system you have a base in, comes under attack and actually is at risk, as in like if you lose the battle, the space station becomes abandoned. That would be something.
Yes.
Okay, Narc, you ready? You want to switch to my cam?
Yeah, so we'll put you up here and
yeah, see if you can get me full screen so everyone can see.
Sorry, not that one. Where are we here?
I don't know. Where are we? It's really dark.
Huh?
But it didn't do it. 1 second, please.
Oh well.
He is a professional.
There we go.
Okay, so this is this is a reverse. So can you reverse me?
Or no, not the center console. Is that like the dashboard?
Yeah. Sorry, Dark has my camera swapped because I normally
that's the dash.
There we go. So so this is the dash body kit section.
Yeah.
These are the actual electronics that go into it. Oh yeah, and you can see the voice emulator and the center console status symbol, as well as the
those
control
look like
buttons.
LEDs. So he did this fairly recently.
Oh, he's done it twice. He's built 2 of these.
Okay.
And that's one of the other guys.
Cool.
That has one. That's the actual control.
Wow. The steering wheel.
Well, it's not the wheel. They call it a yoke.
I know some Mac charger
this
there.
is the mini computer that you store on the audio files and video files for playback.
And he's using a transcend SD
voice
card.
I'm going to play for you. This is the back of the console and all the wiring involved.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's completely, and again, this is just for the interior console control of the car. It doesn't include all the stuff to the car itself. But as you can see, everything works.
Neat.
Are those playing videos or do they do stuff?
And that's his. That's yeah.
That's cool. It's always cool when you see a Knight Rider car in the wild, and you see a kit, because there'll be some guy with like $1 million car, and then but everyone's like around looking at kit.
Yep. Now, if you give me a second, I will load up some of the videos to swap out to give you some of the media playback.
But I haven't seen one in a long time. But then again, I don't really go to car shows anymore. Dale, did you watch Knight Rider?
I did not.
He's like a decade behind us, so he missed it.
But I do own I do own the German Blu-ray release of it, which is region free and contains all the original music.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Interesting.
Yep.
That would be good. I thought the music and that again, this is me being 8 years old watching the reruns. I thought the music was really cool. It was always good.
Because the one thing that I was really sad about, because Universal actually released a 4K UHD release of Knight Rider, but they cheaped out because they crammed so many episodes onto a disc that the compression almost makes the 4K useless because it's such a digital looking transfer now.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Okay, now let me see if I can get the audio in here.
Just one more disc per season. Everyone says that then the disc would have been fine. But they still didn't have the music.
I like
now,
your
Narc,
little
if I
pilot
play the
guy.
media
He's
source, are you
cute.
going to hear this?
I don't know.
Do you hear anything?
Can I make the sound for you? It's like beep, 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 beep.
Oh, no,
beep,
this is
beep.
the actual dialogue. This is the actual.
There goes this Night Industries 2000.
Do you hear anything?
Does it go to 200?
I don't hear anything. No.
Okay, so let me rack this back and figure out a way to import it, because I'm pushing this not through this one.
Oh, Auto Cruise was the one where Kit would drive itself, right?
Yeah.
In the future, probably the
Yeah,
way they
that's
do
cool.
this is to configure OBS the way Jeyl and Funk do and use your game feed for it.
Hmm.
That would probably work.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Says
well,
make
see, again,
that.
I'm on a whole separate computer here.
Yes,
so.
I know. You'd have to have OBS on that configured the same way. I think what is it? The call wants a microphone as an input, and you'd probably have to figure out how to make a virtual device and then figure out how way to route the audio from the video to that device.
Okay, output.
Or
Audio.
are you on a Mac?
Yeah.
Then probably the way to do that is QLab, but that's probably out of scope for right now.
Well, no, I have virtual channel options here.
Or
it's just
actually
selecting the right one.
Actually, to maybe load the video as a source in OBS and
Yeah,
then
Road
use the
Road
OBS
Connect
virtual camera.
or Road Connect Stream. Either of these will work. It's just I got to pump it from OBS into those ones.
Yeah, you want me to you want me to finish the phase while you tinker with that?
Yeah. I didn't want you to not do it.
Yeah.
I like that guy.
Describe the glass.
Cool character.
Whoa, hey, come on. Whoa, I tried to explain it. Come on.
Confrontation with the hive. I tried to explain. You see, the game designers told me to do a thing and then told me I couldn't do the thing and then told me to look at an explosion and I didn't look at the explosion. And then the proxy for the game designer got mad at me and said, I don't know what you people want. That was another thing I heard the other day, which is people saying stuff like Destiny 2 players don't know what they want. And I was like, dude, Destiny 2 players is far too large a group to want any one thing or collection of things.
Yeah.
The problem Bungie has had since Halo is that they put so much different stuff in their games. People like the games for so many different reasons. There isn't any one thing you can do that makes them all happy. And some of them are literally cheering as you move a slider from one side to the other, where some part of your fandom wants the slider on this end and another part wants it over here instead.
Oh, totally.
That's
Yeah.
just the way it is.
Yeah, they've added so much and such variety that there is literally 50 opinions about everything. Okay, for the global audio devices in OBS, is this an output or input? This looks like input.
Global devices are input. That's basically saying like, hey, we see all these audio devices on your computer. Would you like these active regardless of what source or scene you're in? So I never use global audio input devices in OBS.
No, neither do I. So the question is, okay, so how do I set up a specific output for this media to a particular virtual channel in this?
Does the OBS virtual camera output, is it video only or does it have audio? I don't use OBS for much anymore, so
Here, I'm gonna stop the virtual cam and yeah, I can do programming, preview, scene, or source. And output section is not available.
Okay.
Oh wait, okay, scene. So I can do a scene output.
Polo, what are they building?
Oh, source. Okay. Media source.
Oh, the prismatic core. By the entrance to our home, it is a mirror of where the swarm is swarming. The swarm is swarming.
Okay.
Not a natural formation.
Ah!
Okay, I think I can try it again.
Okay, hold on.
We have a concept of a plan.
All right, so the game audio is off.
Okay, but the input into the vmix call, I've got Roadcaster, secondary, and see, I guess I could change the Roadcaster and whatnot so it's only outputting not the mix minus. That might do it. Road connects, because yeah, I have a Road Connect virtual here. Hold on.
I don't even remember what that does.
Basically virtual channels. It's the virtual channel stuff from the other things.
Is it virtual channel or virtual fader? Pula says he's tracking data with a core. Hive is familiar. It seems like Atlas, but not Atlas. It fixates on you, all of you. Me? Hive is not Crimson Hunter, but part of, just in wrong place. Or is more than mirror. It is combination engine. All fragments recombine, reflect back at Swarm. We can also reflect back at Hive. Bigger data will build bigger core. It is good plan, yes. It is the concept of a plan. Take a closer look at core. You will see plan. Inspect Polo's prismatic core. Look, man, I barely know Polo. You're asking a lot here.
Did we do the Marco joke already?
Yeah, I think 10 years ago.
Okay, just checking.
Oh. Okay, I didn't need to talk to... Polo was asking, hey, did you talk to Nada? And I talked to Nada, and Nada didn't want anything. Now we're back to our standard dialogue. Did this bug? Oh no, it wants me to go. I have to go down and look at the. Not in the room. It's like I made a model. I made a model of this of the hive thing. Oh, okay, so this gives me the scoreboard.
And this is also the mission board.
Oh, okay.
And there are 3 types of missions. One that gives you score, one that gives everyone score, and one that takes the score away from
other teams?
Your rivals. Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you... Do you get a choice?
Yes, you could choose which one to do, but once you complete it, you have to... There's a cooldown for every time you do it.
Okay, restore supply chain. So that adds to my score. Yeah, so this is the one that adds to everybody's score. +2 to Weaver, Sage, and Royal.
All right, so that's for the people who really hate this whole expansion.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I would say that's for people who like generally feel that this game is a cooperative rather than competitive, venture.
And it also helps speed up the process of building the obelisk quicker rather than, it's 6 versus
This is for the
3.
non-haters.
Yeah.
Okay, so Purge Striker neutralizes local swarms, and it adds 3 to my team's score, but doesn't give anything to anybody else. And this one is Sabotage. Interdict swarm network processes. And it gives a -1 to the other 2 teams. And these are only -1, and the scores here are in the millions.
And
Well, the scores
they're not in the
yeah.
millions. Oh yeah, no, they are.
Yeah, they
Never
are.
mind. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't
yeah.
paying attention.
Yeah, not the per,
I was looking
not
at the
the
number
per
of
mission
missions or
type,
whatever.
but the total scores are
Yeah.
all above 7 million.
Wow,
Okay.
and they all have to be done on the planet Baklava or whatever.
No, they will. Some of these quests can be done in space. Some of them can be done on land, and they're all pretty simple.
Yeah, this is just a combat mission in a system. This is a
New
on
space
the ground combat. This I guess is a fetch quest.
Let's see. Let's do it. Let's find out. I've done
Space
them all,
combat.
so I already know. But I want you to figure it out. We're together.
Yeah, and the next reward was literally just like choose a mission. Okay, thrust upgrade, pulse engine upgrade, hyperdrive upgrade.
And the only parts of phase 3 that you can do is doing each one of those types of missions.
Okay, so thruster launch upgrade. I need to move around. I need to move around.
Going to a thing that I have to go to long enough. I will have to head out.
Thank you so much for joining us, Funk.
Oh, yes, thank you.
I've added nothing.
Okay, there
You're welcome.
was one consequence of losing the losing fight. It damaged my Infraknife upgrade.
Temporary setback.
And one of the items I brought with me was a repair kit, so.
Yes.
And another one was a wiring loom.
It took me forever to figure out how to use the repair kits.
Again, it's one of those things where I think it wasn't like the path for using that was entirely separate. And now it's literally saying like, use the item or apply a repair kit with a different button. But like, it wasn't always there. Just like alternate recipes, I think there wasn't always a way. Blackstar, how you doing on that video?
He's been saying something. Have you been hearing him?
I don't hear him at all. No, he probably rerouted his audio for the video. Let me try to listen to him and mumble. Hold on. I'm gonna unmute Blackstar and mumble. Blackstar?
Yes. Hello.
Okay, there we go. All right, so I got you. You ready on that video?
I think so. Oh, I'm gonna try real quick. So yeah, just
Okay.
tell me if you hear anything.
Seems like no.
Okay, because I relogged in and I checked the thing, but yeah, no, I'm not even remotely set up for media out this, and this thing does not have the ins and outs like vMix. So yeah, I think to get it to do what I want, I would have to do it in loopback, and I'm not ready to start digging through that.
But yeah,
Huh?
Loopback is awesome, by the way. But
oh no, it absolutely is. But again, it's like doing this on demand and whatever else. So, and why can't you see the camera anymore?
I don't have enough slots to install all these upgrades they've given me. Did they give me storage upgrades? Wiring loom repair kit. Oh yes, they gave me storage augmentation, but I have to.
Okay, is my camera not working again?
I'm not seeing you. Let me mute you and mumble again. Okay. So I have your audio, but yeah, I don't have the camera right now. Okay. Is there a terminal to apply starship upgrades in the anomaly, or do I need to do that in a space station? I need to do that in a space station. don't remember where this is in the anomaly. If you can.
What are you looking for?
I've got Starship storage augmentations, and I need to install them to install all the upgrades I got.
That is on the station. You are correct.
Okay, so there isn't one in the anomaly?
Not in the anomaly. Oh, don't forget to grab the backpack upgrade in the anomaly. That's a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are you getting my camera again?
No.
What the F?
I'm getting your mic.
Yeah, I can tell that, but I can't tell if you're getting me in Mumble or in the...
No, I muted you again in Mumble. I'm getting you in the vMix call, but it does not have a camera. It just has sound. Starship research. Yeah, okay, so I can research Starship upgrades. It looks like I can't install them here, so I do have to go to the station, which is fine. We'll do that weekend, and then we can end on that. Especially seems like, aside from this one mission, it looks like we've done everything.
Yep, just do one of each mission to get those 3 types done, and we're pretty much done until the obelisk is complete. I'll be sure to keep you up to date on that.
Okay, how about now?
Yay!
Whoa.
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. Yeah, I think the virtual camera, it needed to be on program for this to work. Program default. It didn't like source for some reason. So, but anyway.
Hey, you got a follower.
Guy's trying to sell me poop. Like, literally trying to sell me poop. Or frost crystals, but as it turns out, we don't need them. No, I think we're good. Thanks, dude.
Hope your nose is plugged. It is a cool looking ship.
Yeah, so Deca says the completion has gone up 0.5% over the course of the stream.
That's good.
Okay. Where is the spaceship upgrade vendor?
It's down a
Oh,
floor.
is it downstairs? Okay.
And face the okay, turn right there.
Oh yeah, should be this thing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you can click. You can click.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was gonna say I need tech more than I need storage. So I need a hyperdrive spot. I need another upgrade spot. There was a launch thruster upgrade as well. I don't know if I want to use all of these.
Yeah, because this expeditions are the best way to get these slots that you could save for your main game if you wanted to. But if you don't have a main game, like you don't want this one to be your main game, I'd say go indulge. Because space battles will be a thing.
That's false. is launch thruster. Okay. All right. Oh, that's rocket. That's okay. So that's not fully optimized, but at least getting adjacency bonuses on stuff.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Okay, so I'm guessing then that they're gonna work this out so that is it gonna finish when it finishes, or is they gonna, because like Destiny used to do this thing, and we know that like Bungie had their thumb on the button behind the scenes to make things come out either a certain way or at a certain time if it turned out community progress wasn't going the way they wanted or expected. So are we expecting that this will finish when the expedition is planned on ending?
I think that 0.5% increase during this entire stream should be telling. I think that they'll give us a window to do everything else in phase 3 when the obelisk is finished before the end of the expedition. They want the obelisk to be done before the end.
Okay, but I'm just saying for our stream schedule, basically, we're probably going to be able to stream next Saturday, but the next 2 Saturdays after that, not. So with 3 weeks left, that might put the conclusion of all this during a non-stream week. Are you guys good to go go a little bit longer just to do this one mission, whatever Polo wants me to do?
Absolutely.
Everybody okay?
Let's do it. You okay with that, Blackstar? Uh-oh. Can you hear us?
Maybe not. Blackstar? Maybe. I think Blackstar wasn't hearing me up to now. Blackstar, you hear me?
I can hear you now. Why?
Okay, good.
Okay, I think you're not hearing mumble.
It is a distinct possibility.
Okay, are you okay to go a little bit longer so I do this one mission before we knock off? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't care.
Our stream schedule may not coincide with the community completion of this expedition.
Yeah, see, I think Mumble does not like it when I start changing inputs back and forth between devices in the browser for the vMix. Yep. So once I start switching things like that, it goes away, because right now I can hear you both in the call and in that. And so now it gets a little echoey. But you can take it out of the vMix call if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to take it out.
Yes, no, as far as continuing to go, okay. Yeah, I don't care.
I've taken it out now. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing I worry about trying to replace the vMix setup, is doing things on the fly in software. This kind of stuff is very, very finicky. It doesn't act like hardware. And the moment you start changing things on the fly to do problem solving, a lot of times it wants you to reboot machines, restart apps, do all this other stuff and whatnot. And you can't do that in a live production environment. Yeah. So the more I want to do it, the more scared I am of actually committing. So
the phase 2 reward is a multi-tool.
Yeah, and it looks pretty awesome.
It does look pretty cool.
Scary looking. It's a little too long, but yeah, it is a little bit more ominous than things we're used to.
I definitely want to take and add to my collection.
Yes, because you could take out the stuff you have in your current multi-tool and trait.
I much prefer the pistol style ones to the rifle style ones, personally.
That's fair.
And the dire wasp. What's the other thing I got here? Viking dagger, Corvax casing. No, there was another thing.
Was it base building? Because I know you got those as a reward.
I thought it was a like a jetpack customization.
Let me see.
But I don't see it in the inventory, so I don't know.
Oh, if it's jetpack customization, that is in the character customization menu.
Okay, so it's not an in-game. It's not an inventory item.
That is correct.
It used to be. Anyway, fine. Okay, so I need to select. Hey, what the mission? Oh. It says I already have the supply.
Dun dun dun. See what happens about following rewards? It never does.
Yeah, but the mission was get supplies and deliver them. I guess I already got them. Deliver them to. Get them for Polo. Deliver them to Polo. Unload them in space. I'm in the okay. Maybe it's something I already had. That seems weird.
No worries.
Yeah, see, I think the main problem is that we're dumping everything through the road. And for me to get media through the road to you, because that's where the setup is destined, it's currently set up for mix minus to prevent exactly that.
Yeah. No, the easiest way, I think, honestly, would be create an OBS profile that does the SRT feed the way vMix does, and then just load it as a piece of media in OBS. That way it would be an entirely separate audio feed, just like we normally have it for game versus voice. Trying to jam it in the virtual camera setup for vMix call in a browser is a pain. It's not made for that. Well, it's not gonna help want you to do it.
And I could send an SRT to you or whatnot, but that just means you got to change sources and add blah blah blah. And
but
you're in the middle of gaming.
I already have that all set up though, because I was prepared for you to game today, and you're not.
All right. Well, if you want, I can try it.
Okay. Talk to Polo. Give supply. Oh yeah. Okay. So here, in the case, it was 150 uranium. I had uranium. I brought it into the game profile with me from my other save. So it just auto completed the collect part, which is good. At least it allowed me to do that instead of saying, no, you've got to collect a different 150 uranium.
Okay. You want to send me like your, Narc, you want to send me your current SRT, IP number, make sure that it's correct. And yeah, if you want, I will send you an SRT feed of this.
Yeah. 1 second here. Hold on.
Uranium fever, it's gonna knock me down.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, did Funk just let, or did I miss him saying goodbye?
Yeah, he left, said goodbye. He was putting off the thing that he had to go to for so long that he just had to go.
Oh, I told him he could leave whenever he wanted to.
And he did.
Okay, and it's just a 10,000 mode caller. Is that right?
Yeah, let me double check. 52. Yeah, okay, so the IP address is that first one.
Yep.
The format of the URL is that other one, so just replace that first IP, the second IP with the first one.
Yeah, no, it should be fine. Okay, start streaming. All right, let me know if you get anything.
Yep.
Okay, ready? Yeah, have you got it as a source? You want to pump it up to full screen? Okay, here we go.
I'm the voice of Night Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, a kit if you prefer.
Pretty lights.
The peak of 80s technology.
Yeah, I know. I just feel bad that Funk missed it.
That's
You
okay.
can watch it back.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you can watch it back in stream. That's the first one. I think there was another one in there. Oh, yeah. Hold on. This one's the other animation one. Let me swap this out. Okay. Streaming again. Okay, you ready for the second?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
I am the voice of Light Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, the kit if you prefer.
How's that?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Just because it's science fiction doesn't make it practical.
Well, no, but the thing is, I mean, keep in mind this was a weekly television show. The fact that they could have anything looking remotely that cool back in the early 80s was phenomenal work.
No, it looks great. It looks fun.
Oh, it is. But the cool thing about it is knowing the show and then seeing his replica of it is just top tier. And I know that you'd appreciate it from all the stuff that you've had, from movie stuff and movie props over the years. It's just, Funk knowing the show and whatnot and everything, he'd be like oohing and ahhing like, no, like you wouldn't believe. But yeah, Wes has built 2 of those darn things, and he does an absolute phenomenal job with them.
Nice. Purge.
Swarm activity detected, and then it said, "Oh, the exit." Okay, yeah. So this is like the other mission system where basically like you get a special exit from the anomaly that takes you to a mission location, not the place where you entered.
Correct.
Well, yeah, because that's a loading point that goes to a different locale.
Yeah, they warp you exactly when you enter it, and then when you come back, you enter it, and you're in the system you were in, instead of going out, going to the map, hyperspacing to a location.
Right. They've shortened the process and made sure that you can't goof it up. Because again, leaving that up to the player leads to all kinds of options of what am I supposed to do now?
Swarm coordinates arrive in 2 hours. No, I think we'll go faster than that.
It took 200 years to figure out how bacteria work.
This should be the space combat, and I think I'm assuming the other type of mission is the ground combat.
Mm-hmm. Those little dots are all the message buoys that people left, or that's something else? Oh, hello.
A wrecked freighter.
Yeah, or part of one.
Oh, there's several parts of swarms here.
How many sentinels constitutes a swarm?
Unknown.
Now, are you using your auto tracking blah blah blah?
Yes, it's basically it aims you in the direction of the next target, and then you kind of fine tune your aim.
Oh. Wow, it's like my first spaceship combat. Seems a little Fisher Price there.
It looks cool though.
Yes, yeah, I'd be all about doing the flying myself. To be honest, I wish I had the time, energy, effort, and money for DCS.
Congratulations, Alex. This is your first live target.
Live? Love that movie.
They just released the comic book sequel on Wednesday.
Yeah, I saw something about that yesterday.
You know what's funny? I had a really, really awesome idea for a sequel to that film.
Was the really awesome idea having a sequel to that film?
Yes, but it was the way that it was done.
Ah.
Well, first off, what is it called?
To be honest, I wanted to do something similar to Alien and Aliens instead of The Last Starfighter, The Last Starfighters.
Okay.
but the idea was that instead of a
Ensemble cast.
well, let's just say it was a clan-esque of gamers, some of which were, one of them specifically was very much textbook assholes, but they all went through the similar process in the original where these guys find the old console and they rebuild it and they put it back together again and they start playing it. And the thing is, they also start, figuring out of how to emulate it and put it on their computers and start doing network play and all kinds of other stuff. So they start messing with it big time. But the original still ends out, when they end up defeating it on the original, ends up sending out a signal. And when that signal is received again, they come back to try and investigate it. But instead of a single car, because there's a new conflict that's brewing with the Conan Empire and whatnot. But because they've had peace for so long, they are not even remotely prepared for it. So they're like desperate in catch-up mode. So while they're trying to build a fleet and they're trying to get all the other support species that you saw from the original that were all in the waiting room, they're still looking to try and find replacement gunners. So like the relationship that you had with Greg and Alex, now they're set up and brought there in Space Bus, which I thought Jeyl would like, and Funk would like, specifically. They get brought back in a space bus instead of a space car, and they all have similar experiences where they have, the choice and going through the training and meeting Alex and seeing what he did and why, and they all have the choice and they all decide to do it. But each pilot and each gunner they get assigned to are the different species that you saw in the waiting room. So, one gets tentacle face, one gets the bug-eyed guy, et cetera, et cetera. And their relationships and dynamic go back and forth in different ways where they tied together with the humans and their personality. And you see their relationships and their training and et cetera, progressing and so on until, of course, you get big, huge space battle-esque type big end sequence. But the other cool thing was that, asshole character, which of course there's always one. I figured he would get, he would get paired up with the angry tentacle guy. You remember the one who gets his foot stepped on?
Oh yeah.
They pair up and they end up pulling an incredibly brave self-sacrifice maneuver, and they both die, but end up giving them a layup for succeeding in the mission, which I thought was cool, where this prick finally decides to do something heroic and ends up dying to save not only Earth but also everyone in the League. So again, cheesy 80s style things, but I just thought the idea and the concept and the setup of there being multiple gunners, multiple people, boys, girls, young. I want to have one like slightly older one, he's the one who discovers and explains what the console is. They all get roped into it. But they all have the choice that Alex never had, and they all choose to do it. And I always thought that would have been an interesting switch with that. Maybe some throwbacks of Greg and Alex, figuring out some other way to show some of his post experiences after the film that we don't know what happened. But I also thought a really interesting one would be a dynamic between Alex and what's his face? The boy-girl relationship there, both of them and whatnot. She ends up leaving to go.
Yeah. She's in the comic.
Yeah, well, see, there you go. See, I always thought them 20, 30, 40 something odd years later and their relationship, together and whatnot. I thought the dynamic of there where he's got to do this again. He's got to get these people together again to save Earth and to save the League. I thought we could have some great scenes of that and getting a hint about what her life and their life together on a whole nother planet was like. You know what I mean? I thought seeing
Just
some
please.
of their home life
Just please.
and
Don't
how
do-
lackadaisical the league has become
Just please
to their
don't.
current detriment to their situation.
Just don't
I
make
thought
it.
would be an interesting angle.
Just don't add conflict because he has to do his work. It's like, Alex, you said you wouldn't go to war again. I've got to.
Yeah, no, I would specifically avoid that because I hate those in movies. I really, really do. I would want her to be like the ultimate in the supportive aspect. And to be honest, I wouldn't wanted her character to be almost better at living on an alien planet than he was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Where
Mm-hmm.
she became more adaptable and you know, much more in line with you know, a mature person in a married relationship on another world 4 decades later. You know what I mean?
Did I tell you? Actually, let me see if I can find it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, because I hate those antagonistic relationships. Honey, you can't do it. I love you. And oh god, I hate those.
Manufactured conflict.
Oh, totally, absolutely.
Give me 1 second.
But think of the children.
Oh, okay. So
Hello, Spider Station.
yeah,
What
the
is this?
hive. Okay, it wants me to land on the planet, but it is interesting that that thing is there.
Wait a minute, is this the Hive Cabal glass swarm?
Mechanical
Quick,
planet.
hurry, Guardian.
Dale's getting
Severed
out
by
the
Video
ladder.
Games 9000.
Careful.
I must have stored it, but I was going to show you a copy of the recent Entrada soundtrack to the score that I got signed by the composer and director Nick Castle.
Oh no shit. Oh okay. No, I thought maybe you had like a signed poster thing of Catherine Mary Stewart or Lance Guest or something.
Oh, they are on the con circuits now. They are, and they do them together.
Bonk.
Actually, you know what would have been really fun, and I don't know if they could pull this off, but if we could get Will Wheaton back to actually reprise his role as Lewis's friend.
That was never seen.
Right, exactly. Where suddenly we have Lewis grown up, and is Chris Herbert even around, or Hebert? I don't know how you pronounce his name. Ebert.
I have no clue, but I mean,
Yeah, I don't know if he's still breathing, but yeah, it would be really cool.
yes, I totally love The Last Ever.
Yeah, is Catherine
Okay.
Mary Stewart still around? Because if she is, man, it'd be awesome to get her in it.
I'm feeling like they've just repurposed the humming egg sac thing, the whispering egg thing, for this.
Oh,
Or
could be.
Jeyl,
I
is
mean,
it a,
they've
or is
used
it
it
a
a lot.
coincidence that this is where I am?
I think it's just it sounds like a coincidence because I've done several of these missions and none of them involved killing these buggers.
Okay.
Well, see, it's one of those things where every
So
extension
I've got
of the
a
universe
corrupted
is unique
terminal
to the player.
inside one of these, buildings that is rotted out with the whispering eggs and the tentacles.
Wait, when did you change your head?
Oh, in the last space station.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if it was voluntary or was something with the you died and came back.
Okay, the swarm has eroded the fire. Okay, I was expecting this to be a ground combat, but I'm guessing it will be once this happens. Flood the system with nanites. Install one microprocessor. Overclock circuitry with silicate powder. Now, I'm guessing all these do the same thing. It's just a question of what resource I want to use. That means
Yes.
the silicate powder is the answer because that is freaking sand. That is dirt.
Yes.
You dig it up when you dig in the ground. It is free.
It is free. And you know what?
Well, most of the things are.
Well, you know, it also it's a self-sustaining thing, the manipulator, because
Yes,
it
you
uses
fuel
that
it
stuff
with
for
that,
fuel.
and then it generates more. It self-fuels. It is perpetual motion.
Oh, well, we're breaking physics. We can't have that.
Milestone complete.
What propaganda are they trying to push on us?
Was there no combat? There was no combat at all. There was literally just stick sand in a box. I
Yes.
got
Trying to
200
push
tons
their
of frigate
pro-sand
fuel for
agenda.
sticking sand in a box.
You know, the way you said that, it's like, I got 200 tons of freaking fuel, but no, it was like frigate fuel.
Frigate,
Yeah.
yeah, frigate fuel. I wasn't actually. Also, we
Oh,
scanned
Is
these
that going to
other-
help me? I'm not in a frigate.
I
Oh, wait,
love
is
these.
this a companion?
Yes.
What is this?
You can totally get this as a pet.
Can you feed
Oh
it
my
the
God,
pellets?
it's-
Do they eat pellets? They do.
Apparently.
Eat pellets.
Oh my God, did he just poop?
It will.
No, I think it just pooped in front of your eyes. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
No, that was him dropping a pellet.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
But
goodness.
there's just no animation for this thing to eat a pellet because it's a glowing ball.
Wow. He's a big one too.
But don't forget to pet it and feed it more pellets, or else it might
Yep.
get. You see, it's already broken heart. It needs your love.
Yeah, seriously, dude. How do you pet a gas cloud?
Ride is disabled because it is incompatible size.
Well, duh.
And I've already impregnated it. Okay.
What? Okay, we're not that kind of stream.
It says induce egg gestating and it's got a timer on it. So it's like,
Oh my God.
You wouldn't happen to be related to V'ger with your electrical plasma bolty thing, would you?
not that I
Well,
know
let's just say
of.
we
No,
we
oh,
aren't
no, no.
Funk's OnlyFans page, so
I was referring to that pet you just said because it kind of reminds you of that plasma bolt that V'ger uses to attack the Klingons in the Enterprise.
Okay, now do I go have
You know,
to? Okay, I
it-
don't
it
even have
does
to go
look
back
like
to
that.
Polo with this, do I? Cargo scan deflector.
Yeah,
see,
once
he's already skipping rewards.
once you do the objective, it's automatically completed. Because the thing you're going to be focusing on is that central core.
It's always about the core.
Fun, fun, fun.
And counterfeit circuits, which is trade item.
Now, isn't that also going to get you attacked by policia?
Oh, if these
Anytime
guys.
you're carrying around contraband, don't they like come out of
Yes.
the woodwork?
Yes. So
right,
you
but
might wanna-
is the cargo scan deflector itself contraband, or is it just the thing that allows you to avoid the scans?
Well, I'm hoping it avoids the
this-
scans, but
this-
at the
this-
same time,
It has a chance of not working, though.
yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the thing. And do you want to risk it? I mean, is there a mission required contraband that you need? Oh, you left your pet.
No,
That's fine.
your pet sticks with you.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, you
trust
can
me,
summon
I
them
got-
anywhere you want.
Well, knowing Narc, he would totally abandon it.
Oh,
Well,
and it's
the-
literally
the-
saying like, "Hey, you got black market goods," but I installed the
See?
scan
See?
deflector.
Yeah,
It's just
and
one of those
this-
things you got to mind.
You got to use the scan deflector the moment they initiate a scan on you. That's when it's supposed
Right.
to work.
Yeah, and if you don't, you're boned. So I'm just wondering if it's, unless it's mission critical that you're moving something that you shouldn't, it's like, hey, can you just like not have it on board?
Well, I got my finger on the button to deflect
That
the
whole
cargo
risk
scan.
versus reward thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just one of those things you've got to mind every time you're floating around now. So
Well, I'm always going to have the scanner. I'm not always going to have contraband. So
You know what? I think I'm going to surprise my parents with a movie for Independence Day.
what? Independence Day?
not going to be Independence Day.
It's not going to be Independence Day. It's going to be Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, have they not seen it?
No, they have. It's just Independence Day.
Oh God.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. But you know what? TV networks did that first.
Oh, you're pawning their puns.
Yeah, it was an odd one. It was like come watch Independence Day, where we show you Temple of Doom and The Last Crusade all day long. It was like, what happened to Raiders?
Yeah, that's weird. Well, they probably couldn't get the rights to it. Isn't there something newer that they haven't seen yet you'd want to share?
You know what's a better choice for that same stupid pun?
What's that?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that little elf can become independent.
No! You're so mean, Narc.
It's just not seasonal though.
No, it's exactly opposite. Hey, one of the favorite channels I watch for YouTube basically does a whole thing where they do horror movies this month and just calls it Halloween in July. So he just does a horror game video a week out of season.
There's one that I watch. It goes, Kat hates horror movies, and she's like gone through every horror movie, so she's had to change it to Kat hates horror movies. And sometimes other films too, so she can get away with doing other things than just horror flicks.
Okay, well, I think that's it for this. So I think the idea here, the idea here is,
have you done the limit for this week?
Yes.
I've done the limit for today. It says this. There's a timer up that says like you could do something else in 2 hours. I don't know.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, it's 5:45. We don't want to make people wait.
I'm not doing that. So if we can do anything more meaningful, then we'll do this again next week. Like if we have a chance to finish it. If it's just a chance to do more of those things, I think we're good.
Gotcha.
No worries. Once I have a good feeling that one more week should. It just hit 89%. I saw it at 88, and now it's at 89.
It may give us a chance to finish next week.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Weekend after that, gonna be no stream. So that's the 18th. I'm gonna be traveling, not gonna be there. And the weekend after that, I gotta work. So no stream then either.
Wow. So take your summer off. Go to the beach. Go visit family.
3 weeks from now, we'll be back with what may be another game. I hope a chance to announce it next week. But it's gonna be like a one-off. It's gonna be like a 1 or 2 episode thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're done with Destiny, right? Are we doing Destiny anymore or no?
I think that's maybe jumping in and just kicking the can around might be a thing for if we don't have something planned.
Okay. Well, because we had talked about doing the last bit of D2 that we haven't done, and because Pete's now gone, we don't have to care about getting him any money. So
So
I didn't know how gung ho
I
you
can
are for
do
that.
at any time. I picked up that sale item they gave you that was like here's all the content if you don't already have it type thing. So
I can't because my Rode USB 1 is acting up. So anyone where I don't have to play, the better. Well, especially in the summer because firing up all the PCs in here just turns into an oven. So
yeah, gotcha.
So as many one-offs, because if we can catch up on all the other little independent games that we've never ever done or whatnot.
Yeah, I was reminded by another streamer of a game that I had thought of years ago that we would do, and then just like forgot about it completely. And like
we mentioned it.
Saw them do it. Went into my collection. The game was there. I played it and finished it, and it's short enough to do in like 1 or 2 episodes. So
cool.
I'm going to do that.
Fingers crossed.
Excellent.
Well, we also have all the Resident Evils to get through with Jeyl.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be that Resident Evil 4 one. I am actually looking forward to. I'm gonna get the camera set up for it. I'm gonna get a screen back. I might even get a different Wii remote so it stands out more. But we'll tackle that when it comes.
Cool. Alrighty. All right. Well, that's it for us. Thank you everyone for watching. Please feel free to check out all our episodes on our YouTube channel, and we hope to catch all of you next time. Thanks for watching.
Happy 4th.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I've seen things. A few things before. Left the sun and moon behind. Galaxies waiting to be found.